Welcome, everybody. Who would like to recap last session for inspiration?
Guess I'm up again.
Ted?
All right.
There was a
Cool.
riot.
Ted, didn't you burn your inspiration last
I
session?
I
You need
did,
it.
yes,
You need
almost
more.
immediately, actually. Um, we started off our day meeting with the council, who sort of informed us that there was not a whole lot that they could do directly. They could send supplies, but not really any perch guard because the perch guard has been sort of stretched thin over all of Humblewood. Um, Having to deal with the coalition who are constantly attacking caravans and taking the supplies that are sort of meant for relief all over the place. We sort of pressed them to sort of expedite as much as they could based on the whole Scorched Grove situation and the monsters pushing farther and farther away from the actual Scorched Grove. They told us to come back basically the next day. Roderick made the offer to of assistance to give assistance rather than um, needing anything from the council, and they told us to come back the next morning to see if there was anything that they essentially had for us. So for the rest of the day, we sort of spread out among the denizens of Alderheart in various things. Cluck and Roderick were working, basically taking care of refugees who had come in from the west in some of the other burned areas, cooking, caring for kids, and basically just giving mercy and help. Meanwhile, Syrah and Hattie went to meet Syrah's family, which went absolutely swimmingly, and at no point did Hattie ever tell them that their daughter nearly died. So, that's certainly not a thing that was told to the parents right as you ran out the door to deal with the bandit threat, which we'll get to in a second. Because most importantly, Gladys and Vendi went looking around for a criminal element in the seedy underbelly of cottagecore.
I'm working with what I got, man. What do you want?
Holy shit.
No,
That was
no.
a great
Again,
sentence. Oh my god.
we all know it's part of the setting because we're dealing with a bandit coalition consistently. But it still is just a sentence that, like Cody, makes me laugh because of the idea of cottagecore, seedy underworld.
Hardcore crime.
They did get not an appointment, but a meeting basically with someone who was going to be smuggling some caravans out of Alderheart, or caravan goods out of Alderheart, and we were all kind of like, huh, that's weird. What's up with that? Until in the night, as we were resting, split apart across three basically different layers of Alderheart, there was an extremely coordinated bandit attack, and they were in the upper boroughs just cutting bridges and keeping the perch guard from being able to respond. Where in the middle and lower bows they were stealing supplies, in some cases stealing the entire wagon full of supplies, wagon and all. And we sort of managed to stop some of that. The bandits did get some stuff out, and then we sort of managed to stop a riot that was basically a mob that was just going to go through and torch the entire underlevels of Alderheart. Not literally torch, because that would be dumb, but yeah, they were looking to do some violence on whoever they encountered. It did not matter if it was a bandit or not, and we put a stop to that, and that's about where we left off.
Yeah. I believe you are all attempting to complete your long rest. Have you guys actually done that?
I have not, because I wasn't sure. I know our meeting with the council, this is in the morning, air quotes. I did not know if there was enough time, essentially, the 6 hours of rest necessary, or 8 hours or whatever. 6 hours of actual sleep time left between ending the fight and dealing with the impending mobs and when we're supposed to meet them.
Yeah, okay. That is correct. There is not actually enough time for between those two. So anyone who is interested in staying behind and taking a long rest might, but I believe you are all intending on going together. Is that correct?
I believe so.
That is,
Yeah, I
I
mean, I
don't
think if
know.
anybody's really in need of a long rest, they should probably stay behind. And those that
Yeah.
don't need it should probably head to the meeting.
Well, I'm for sure going to head to that meeting, since I was the one that offered the help in the first place. I'm just a little banged up. Nothing. A little, just nothing now, so it won't fix.
Oh, and then we're going to go talk to the criminals about the smuggling.
Well, I think that'll kind of depend on what the situation is with the council for me, but theoretically, yes, that is the plan.
I'll be happy to join you.
I'm used to not sleeping much, so it should be fine.
Well, I mean, some of us should probably make sure we're at full strength. If the council needs us to do something immediately, then all of us being fully drained and beat up is not gonna be a good start to whatever they need us to do.
Mhm.
But that
Sounds
Well,
is
it sounds like three of us are going to go to the meeting and three of us are going to get a full rest.
Oh, I
Uh,
don't need a long rest. I'm good to go.
yeah, nor do I.
well. I'll remind you if you guys don't take a long rest, that is constitution. That's a con save for exhaustion.
Right.
Yeah.
Good thing. Not even a short rest would suffice.
not to stave off the exhaustion, unfortunately.
Yep.
I'll roll the fucking dice. Why not?
That's fine. The point being made for anyone staying behind is mostly to stave off that threat.
Oh, well, if we're going to be plenty represented, then I'll be happy to stay back and catch some Z's.
Good thing I got inspiration. Starting off strong with the one.
Oh.
Still didn't make it, but that's fine. I hate to see it.
Saw that
You would
coming.
hate to
After the
see it.
nat one, I was
Yeah,
like, it's either
I was
gonna,
like, uh-oh.
it's definitely not gonna be a success, but I'd be willing to bet that it's gonna be another nat one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
yeah. One level of exhaustion. Certainly, that disadvantage on ability checks is not going to be a problem later.
No, it's fine.
It's not like you're the face or anything going into a diplomatic situation. That'd be dumb.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Everyone is choosing to stay up. Okay.
It looks like Gladys is sleeping. Thankfully,
Yeah.
someone is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. That next morning there is still quite the crowd that is amassed, a rotation of sorts where some people have definitely determined that they are going to be safer or better off staying home. But there is certainly now a distinct number of perch guard that are organizing and formally beginning to put together this militia in a more sensible way. You can make your way to the council hall, uninterrupted, unaccosted, and with at the appointed time, still pretty early in the morning, you can take audience once again in the chamber hall, in the great chamber, where the same members of council, all looking a little roughed. They're all in they are all clearly out of sorts, as it would appear. And Bitta, the speaker, still addresses you with a wavering tone, but still trying to maintain the grace of her position. says, "Welcome back. I trust, seeing as most of you have arrived, that you have had as peaceful an evening as could be expected." Ted, if you're talking, you're muted.
Son of a...
I assumed so.
It was so good.
Oh no.
That's that kind of day.
Well, truth be told, no, we are not. Well, I'll speak for myself. Many of us were, of course, woken up by the alarms, and some of us went out to assist your guards with the incident with the bandits and the supplies that were taken. I will go out on a limb here. I will go out on a limb here and assume that some of those supplies that were just taken were the ones meant for Ashborough, because of course they were.
Fortunately, that might not be the case. We still intend on allocating the resources as we promised.
That is exceedingly generous and even luckier for the people of Ashborough. I assumed that, of course, I just assumed the worst case.
That is fair to assume. These resources we intend we would like very much to be able to send off as quickly as possible. However, not only has the issue that we have established and described yesterday, has it not only is it maintained, but it has been exacerbated by the events of the evening. Unfortunately, with so many perch guard now being diverted after after the escaping bandits, we are going to be even more short-handed. We are, as a matter of fact, looking for anyone who is interested in assisting, anyone who knows anything about bandits, and anyone who happens to have known where they might be going, or else has any insight into any leadership in the area. We would greatly appreciate any assistance they can offer.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing that we are already here to offer our assistance. Otherwise, this latest event does not change that. It, oh, it reinforces. That's it. The word. It reinforces our need to assist here in Alderheart. While I won't speak for my companions or my compatriots, I'm afraid I myself know very little of the the lifestyle of a bandit rapscallion. I I do know from encounters we have had on our way here that there is a Brenna, I think is the leader, but I don't know if that's here in Alderheart or overall.
Brenna Saradin, yes, we are familiar with this name. We have heard this name.
Ah, well then you are more familiar than I am, since I only knew Brenna.
Well, we don't know much beyond that. She is a servant and a capable combatant, as we understand, but that is all that we know of her. Anyone that might be brought back to Elderheart alive after this venture, we hope that we might be able to get more information from about this Brenna.
As it happens, Lady Cluck here and I were, arrested 2 bandits last night. We should have turned them over to we did turn them over to your guards. They should have escorted them to jail. I don't know what you have been able to get out of them, but that is, they remain a possible font of information for you.
Perhaps, from what no
Assuming you,
interrogation has begun so far, but more often it is the case that the underlings, the recent hires, should we say, amongst the coalition, are faithful to their leadership in a zealous fashion.
that has been somewhat of our experience on the road as well. Regardless, the assistance we render, we are prepared to render, I would have to obviously speak to my companions here, but what is exactly your understanding of requirements? Are we to be deputized by the Perch Guard, or are we free to act on our own, so to speak, independently?
Like other members of the militia, you should be permitted to act within your own means and by your own judgment. You will be acting under the authority of the Perch Guard.
Is there like a badge or some sort of visual signifier?
Are you asking for you or for members of the Perch Guard?
Oh, for us.
That should not be necessary, as there will be others
Hmm.
amongst traveling with you who would be of your same station.
But well, for instance, last night when I was trying to help with the bandits, the Perch Guard were somewhat nervous about so maybe a badge or a patch I could put on my cloak.
Could you make a persuasion check for me?
Oh,
18, good.
I will see what can be done for you and your Corvum friend.
mm-hmm. Well, thank you. It's I know it's an awkward thing to ask about, but
We
safety.
understand. And one of the members of the Bird Council, who is a very young and sleek Corvum, nods her head in earnest.
Yeah, Hattie at this point has his, like, as has been going on, getting more and more over his face, to where now he's just like pointed at the floor. Thank you.
Might there be other accommodations that we might be able to provide before you head out?
I have another question, if I may.
You have our ear?
What is the what is the primary purpose of this militia? Is it to recover the supplies? Is it to drive the bandits out of town? Is it to capture their leadership, even if it means the underlings are still scattered throughout Alderheart, or
The
what?
dismantling of their leadership would be the primary objective. Returning any stolen goods is also vital.
Okay, good to know. As far as I can think, there's nothing else I'm requiring. I'm assuming this is starting today.
She nods.
turns to look at everyone else.
Sierra nods.
Cluck nods as well.
Okay. All right then. You all, do you have anything else you need to say, or are you all set?
I can't think of anything either.
Should we give you the location of where we're staying so you can give us the patches there, or is that a now thing?
You are instructed if you wait in the lobby, something will be provided to you momentarily.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Then that is done. You are escorted back out into the lobby. You wait around for a short period of time, for you are provided with small patches that have a likeness of the emblem of the Perch Guard stitched into them. There is 2 provided to you.
Gotcha.
Just remember, Hattie, if wherever we're going, if we're going to try to... I didn't want to bring it up in front of the council, but the sauce that Miss Gladys has, if we're going to go that route, there might be some... we're going to hide who we are. And so keep those somewhere well hidden so that we
Yeah.
have them if we need them, but...
Hattie nods as he like folds it into his pack. You see him like shuffle it so that there's papers like over the top of it.
Okay. Do you go to get do you go back to fetch Gladys then?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any sort of exchange that needs to happen now? Where are you guys going next?
Uh,
Are we going to investigate this criminal lead, or are we just going to gather our shit and head out with the Perch Guard?
I thought the criminal lead, but I might be wrong.
What's our timeline?
Unclear. The Perch Guard appear to be ready to approaching time to leave.
And we can
Yeah, I
always
mean-
catch up.
Okay.
I don't know. What's the group consensus? Do we abandon the criminal angle and just go with the Perch Guard?
Yeah, I mean, I think hey, we can always catch up, it seems optimistic. Like,
True.
I mean, if they're going to roll out now and we're going to take half a day, like chasing this thing down, then we're going to be a half a day behind them.
All right, let's have a frank, out-of-universe conversation about this for a second. What do you think the
Mhm.
module wants us to do, Cody? Probably follow
Probably
the
just
Perch
go with
Guard.
them.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm also with the Perch Guard. That seems more pressing.
It also, yeah, it means we get back up, which is important.
Yeah, I think not only that, it's just a little bit safer.
Yeah.
We don't want to get like caught with our pants down with the bandits
Mhm.
and also be, you know, not on their level, so to speak.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think investigating this lead any further will have to wait. Looks like everybody's ready to roll out.
Well, then let's get going.
Oh, Dad, you're gonna put me to sleep.
I'll dial it back.
You're doing a good job. You're gonna
Dial
put me to
it back.
sleep.
Mhm.
Thank you.
That does raise the question, however, of I don't remember whether or not I used any spells to actually heal people who had been attacked by the bandits. I
You did.
believe I had just been using medicine. I just don't remember now. Like, I know I said I would. I didn't know if I actually had to. I know I used one slot on sleep, and I had offered up the other 2 for cure wounds. I just don't remember if I did or not.
I left it up to your discretion whether you felt it was necessary to do so. Whether or not you would have actually committed that spell slot or not.
Okay. I know that at one point I specifically was like to disperse the mob. I had been not using magic so that I could pull people out of the mob to help with like medical aid. So
Yes, I
Yes.
remember that.
okay,
I-
yeah, we'll
I
go.
rem- I remember
we'll
that.
go there. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Then are you prepared to head out as
Nothing. Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I
think
believe
so.
that's the plan.
Okay, all right. Then you don't have to wait much longer before you are before the militia is as organized as it would appear that it can be. And there are a number of Perch Guard members who are taking formal and militaristic lead, which is fortunate, so that many of these common folk do not get terribly hurt. Although it is, as everyone is preparing to leave, it becomes very clear very quickly there's a good chance that many of them are not going to be returning home. And this is something that everyone, with the hours that it has taken to become organized, seems to have come to peace with. You are escorted down the length of the tree, down back to the undergrowth, the low levels of Elderheart that then stretch into the forest. And it is fortunate that there appear to be many skilled trackers and capable hunters who have elected to join you all that can take the good, probably few dozen folks who are with you in this direction. There is whispers as you are walking that it would appear that the bandits, in their rush to flee, were sloppy and did not make a clean getaway by any means. So there are 1 or 2 people who are designated to collect objects as they've been scattered and abandoned, and then there are a few who then take it upon themselves to try to return it to Elderheart. Is there anything that is said or done during this time as you are walking?
I guess we kind of keep to our own little unit, right? Or do we mingle much? No, Hattie wouldn't.
Roderick would actually like to speak to, if not the person like running this thing, like their second.
There is
Just trying to get context, basically. Like, have attacks like this become more common, or is this something that's that was fairly brazen, attacking in the middle of the night on all levels of Elderheart? I've never seen anything like it, if I'm being honest.
something that dedicated, absolutely not. That was the first, and likely, hopefully, now the last. Many times there are smaller incursions, usually in the lower boroughs, but reaching so high, as detrimental as this was, and how cleanly executed, this is a new type of threat.
So what we're seeing is an escalation, not elevation, escalation of their activities here in Eldahad. Is well, no. I suppose that answers my question.
All right. Anyone else? Okay. This does not actually take very long. Beyond the point of leaving the great tree itself, it is perhaps an hour's walk, which feels quite long with the sound of so many people moving all at once in such a number. Before there is in front of you, and this is to the east of the city, approaching the crest mountains, uh, though still they are distant on the horizon. There are scouts that return and report that there is sights of smoke and fire, and the report that they have seen guards as well in a clearing, a patch backed up against a cut in the ravine, the cliffside, um, where there would appear to be a number of broken caravan pieces and likely more members of the coalition. They suspect this outpost, as hidden as it is in fact what they are looking for. And as such, the perch guard who are in command begin designating small organizations and groups to head in separate directions around this area. You are all directed to a clearing that actually has a very well ridden path. The closer you get to it, that eventually leads to the sides of a short carved and makeshift wall that is hidden behind brush and broken fallen branches. I'm going to offer you an opportunity now to prepare anything you would like before you are instructed your entrance, as others around this outpost do likewise. This includes stealth, any spell prep, anything.
Roderick will kneel down near Vendi. All right, Vendi, this is almost certainly going to get ugly and going to get brutal. So you just keep your head about you, keep an eye on our friends, and we will all get out of here. I am going to give Vendi one a bardic inspiration.
Okay, anybody else?
I'm grabbing 2 nails.
Love to fall to the back of the pack a little bit. And if I can stealth, if we're not doing it as a group, I guess it doesn't mean anything.
I'll keep some star stones ready.
I assume the perch guard are planning on just rolling right in.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed that would be a good, like, distraction, I
Diversion.
guess.
Distraction,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I mean, it's not like you can't just like stick to the tree line while we take the main road. Like, keep yourself separate from us.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I appreciate that's a good idea, but no thanks.
I'll probably take
Okay.
the front with Cluck, if that's okay with Cluck.
All right, say that one more time.
I said I'll probably take the front with you,
Yeah,
unless
perfect.
you're not. Cool.
And Gladys will be right behind them.
Okay. Sorry, Just gotta make sure this is all getting you guys in your order as you've described. Right. Great. Okay. I'm going to put you on a map now. As you were approaching the entrance to this camp, it would appear that as the closer you get, there is no gate or anything formal set here because there is simply an overlapping of the branches and the natural debris that obscures it from view. If it were not for, again, this apparent trail of lost things that leads you right to its entrance. Inside, just within sight of the entrance, you see a few tents that appear to have been here through some amount of weather. There is some firm structuring that seems to have been put in place within this stronghold, but it is minimal. You see, mostly, um, folks beginning to move around and prepare themselves as the sounds of the perch guard from the other side of the camp begin to alert them to their presence as well. And we are going to roll initiative.
Oh man, if only initiative wasn't an ability check.
Crumbs. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, crumbs.
Oh no, Ted!
Mm,
4d20, rolled two
Hey.
ones. It's that kind of night for Roderick.
It's okay, Ted. Me too.
Rolled a 19 to start. Good times, good times.
You know, every time I see this happen, it's just like shake out all the bad luck. And I mean, it just doesn't end for you. And I do
No.
feel bad about that.
Never ends.
And we
It'll be
go-
fine. I'm a support character. I don't actually have to roll most things. Let everybody else do that. That's fine.
Thank God Vendi is before me. I do not want to go first as Hattie.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm a follower.
Okay, Vendi is first.
Joke's on you, I'm not going anywhere. I see a fucker from here.
What do you see?
I
this one?
see a raccoon. And I'd love to put an arrow in that man.
Okay.
I did a 16.
That will hit.
Oh boy.
Just so I'm clear, like, because we were coming with the perch guard, like, they are attacking somewhere else at the same time, or
There are a number that are not only with you right now, but there are others elsewhere. We are going to, for the sake of the map, keep it clean.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get that. I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that like diplomacy was not an option here, because even if we tried to talk, like the rest of the perch guard is going to be like, nah, murder time.
Yeah, no, Bendy just shot one of the perch guard.
All right.
Bandit life.
He dead yet?
Yep.
Sick.
Fucking murked.
Stepping forward. I see no more. Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna action surge and shoot this guy.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll shoot his buddy behind him. Yeah, that raccoon on that ladder.
Mm-hmm.
18
18 will hit.
for 5.
Okay, he is alive.
5 more movement, and I'm gonna step right here.
Okay. Then do back. You went 1, 2, 6. Yeah. All right. So first, there is one that jumps out from behind a tent and lunges at you, Vendi, with an 18 to hit, 7
Uh,
slashing damage,
Great.
and this one is going to turn back here and hide. Okay. And then, oh, where did my mouse go? Oh, my mouse. Oh, my mouse is trying to die. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me. Okay.
Stay strong.
You can do it. 1 more hour, and then I'll get
Stay
you a
strong
battery.
for mother.
A few appear with growls and drawn blades in defensive position and quite aggressive as well. That is going to be it for them. And then it will be Hattie's turn.
I will wild shape, pick the archer, and then bonus action blast the one in front of Vendi.
Okay.
Or try.
Is that a full action? It's a bonus action for you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To shift an attack. So you still have an action, is the point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll throw a stone, because I'm assuming that
Yeah,
won't.
Yeah, you can't bonus action.
Well, he's attacking with a magic stone, I think he means, which is an
Yes,
action.
well, that's not the starry bolt. That's a different attack.
Yeah,
right?
sorry. It's the same. It's functionally the same. I just clicked the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
Well, he gets a starry bolt as part of the bonus action to shift. Like that just
Is that
happens,
correct?
right?
That is
I'm pretty
correct.
positive that we
That's
discovered
correct.
this last time because I was marveling over it. Like,
Yeah, it's really
it's
good.
Yeah,
super
when you
good.
activate this form, yeah, and as a bonus
Okay.
action
Yeah,
on
one
each
just
of your
fires
specific
off.
terms.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it an action to activate, or is it a bonus action to activate?
I believe it is an
It's a bonus action.
bonus
You can
action.
expend the use of your wild shape to take on a starry
Just
form.
Yes.
populate it for me, Cody. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I do have to go get a new battery. Give me a minute.
But there we go.
Yeah, you
Wrong thing.
calculated.
I know. Look,
Calculated 3 miles of wild shape instead of 2 miles.
I did.
Sorry.
I was told to never populate these again, so obviously I had to populate both of them.
It's pretty amazing that it's a bonus action to use and you get to attack when you do it. That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It almost makes up for all the HP you lose out on for using it.
Well, yeah, but I'm comparing that to like wildfire, where summoning your
Yeah,
little
well-
bird is an action, not a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Well, wildfire
like-
is shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is one thing
Yeah.
about it.
So yeah,
Okay.
bonus to do
So
it, bonus to throw it when
It's a
I
bon-
cast it.
it's a okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action. Take your wild shape feature.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And
Then
right
archer.
now, because of your because because of your type of druid, it is an action to wild shape, right?
No, it's a bonus.
So
Well,
Yeah.
if you were to wild shape into an animal, yes, that would be an action.
Mhm.
To become to activate the starry form is a
Is
bonus
using
action
the wild.
instead.
Yes. Okay.
It's
Yeah, I'm-
instead of the standard.
Yeah, I'm expending a
Yes.
use of my wild shape to do that.
As the bonus action
rather
to
than-
to shift. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you assume starry form, let's see, choose
Yeah, the archer.
form. Yep. When you activate this form and when you activate this form and as a bonus action. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, yes, the 12 you rolled is enough to hit. Okay.
And then a star stone on top of it.
That will hit. And kill him.
Blink, blink.
Okay. All right, then it is Gladys's turn.
All right, I'm gonna jump. Oh, there's people everywhere. Holy shit.
Yep.
We'll jump in here and chuck a nail at our friend right there.
All right, and everyone that is in here is dodging currently, so you will have disadvantage to attack, and you cannot get a sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Well.
All right, that's that.
Yep.
And I am gonna try and crouch down behind this cart and hide.
Okay. Then it is Cluck's turn.
First, start with the bonus action rage, and then put myself in between these two people. Oh wow! And then to oh, I don't know if I want to reckless. Oh well, screw it. I will recklessly attack the one right in front of me, or rather below me.
Okay, that'll make these flat rolls.
Oh fuck!
Yes.
We're doing good. We're doing good. It's fine.
Yeah, that'll
fine.
be fine. That's my turn.
Okay. Then the Gallus, who is down here, begins scaling up here to get out of harm's way, and then reaches their talons into the air and brings down a pillar of light on top of you. Cluck. Wow, couldn't remember your name. And I gotta make sure I got it. Yep. You are just you are encircled in silvery light for now. In a pillar over you. And it is Roderick's turn.
Okay. I will 5, 10, so I can get a better view of what's going on. 15. Oh, man, now. Maybe everybody can just take a little minute here, and I will go ahead and I will fairy fire. Yes, that is a 20-foot cube. I have a template area. Square 20. Basically these two.
Okay.
Actually, I will go. I can barely make out part of this guy. So I
Okay.
will grab those two.
What's your save?
My save DC is 14, I believe. That did not populate that, but yes, it is 14.
Okay. All right. And that means that two of them save.
All right. Well, everything over there is glowing for a little bit.
Yeah. There might be something that did fail. Oh.
I mean, if it did, it wouldn't be invisible anymore. So.
Not invisible, just hard to see in this space. Yeah, you see a faint glow from inside of this structure. This structure in here.
5, 10, 15, and I will just stay here. So that is it for Lady Cluck. I believe you are surrounded. You should be careful, and I will use a bardic inspiration for Lady Cluck.
Okay. Then it is Sierra's turn.
All right. I am going to go ahead and step over that friend. And sort of push my way past Cluck to the middle of the fray, and going to go ahead and bonk this guy with my mace. If that's okay. If that's all right with everyone.
Probably not
Permission
okay with
granted.
him, but you know.
Well, I'm about to ask him. Hey, man, is it okay if I bonk you?
If I give
I mean,
you a bonk,
he said yeah. So like,
The 16, the disadvantage, 16 will still hit.
yeah, it's okay.
just a quick bonk.
Just a little bonk.
No
A little
muss, no
bonk
fuss.
between friends.
Still up.
And then I'll go ahead and Gladys, did you take a hit?
Not yet.
Oh, not Gladys. Sorry. Fuck. I see the Gallus, and I want to
Cluck.
say Gladys. Cluck. Did you take a hit?
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
Technically from yesterday, but I'm fine.
Okay. I'm gonna, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Veil of Dusk. You,
Nice.
Cluck. So you have 1+2 AC, and then make
Yeah.
stealth checks with advantage, but that doesn't really matter.
Okay, then it is Vendy's turn next.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try to shoot the gentleman that is nearest to me. The one that is encircling my friends. 17. Or 16
It
with
is
disadvantage.
16. That will still hit.
Great. It actually also isn't adding my archery, so it is an 18. Should throw that on there. For 10 piercing damage. Oh,
Is it
okay.
is the +2 to the attacks and damage, or is it just
It's
the
just
one?
the attacks.
Okay.
And I will bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
Ooh, 4 hit
Jesus.
points.
Okay. Hattie, it is your turn.
Yep. Step up to here, and I'll fire. I guess I'll fire my 2 things at this one here. Action for the stone,
23 is going to hit.
and then the bolt.
13 will miss.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
1 stone left before I have to bonus to get more.
One of them fires at Sierra with a short bow, here, with a 21 to hit.
That I am going to go ahead and give that disadvantage.
Okay, that's an 18 to hit.
Fuck. Damn
Also, what is the stipulations on that ability?
It's the stipulations are sorry. There's so many fucking things. Where is it? Word of Shadows. That's for me. Oh, within 30 feet of me. Sorry, I didn't do the math.
Yeah, and you also have to be able to see it. The guy was hidden.
Okay.
Okay.
That hits
It's okay.
anyway.
It was gonna hit anyway. So 6 points of piercing damage. And then the one in front of you that you have attacked is also going to attack. Strike out at you with only a 7 to hit. And then this one, just 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 6. We're actually going to go to here instead. And attack then Cluck and then Vendy.
Which one's attacking? Oh, that one's attacking Cluck.
I have a natural 20 to hit Cluck,
Oh yeah.
and then a 22 to hit Vendy. Holy shit. All right. 11 points of slashing damage, Cluck. And then 6 to Vendi. And that is Gladys's turn.
All right, I will. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I will try and jab a nail in this guy's neck.
Oh
Fantastic.
no.
Wow.
Oh no, Adam.
Ow.
Ugh.
Join me.
Right. I guess bonus action, second verse, same as the first.
That'll hit.
All right. And that's
That.
just 1 on the actual piercing damage.
Hmm?
Because I don't have.
Oh yes, yes.
Two weapon
Yeah, I
fighting.
don't
For the
have
total of 8.
2 weapon
Okay.
fighting.
That severely cripples this one with a puncture to his chest, but he's still standing.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Cluck.
Assuming it is this one that just scored the natural 20 on me.
It is. Oh, first I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I believe it saves. Yes, it saves, and you take 3 points of radiant damage from the pillar of light over you.
Oof. Then I'm going to move over and recklessly attack that guy again.
Right. They are no longer dodging, so this will actually be at advantage. A 19 will hit.
I was really hoping I get a nat 20 back.
All right, he's
Okay.
clobbered.
Did the shimmering light follow me?
Not that you've seen,
Tight.
but it will now. As it drifts back over you. Let's see. Yep. Okay. And then it is Roderick's turn.
I will go ahead and draw my rapier. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, apologies. I'm gonna stab this guy. That's the long and short of it. I'm gonna try.
Okay. 24
I'm sorry.
is
Is
gonna
this a
hit.
disadvantage? Is this guy still dodging? No.
No.
Okay. 10 piercing.
All right, he is killed. And as he drops to the ground, you hear that there's there's other combat happening around you, and you hear a shout from one of the perch guard, a strig with ashen feathers cheer you on, as he also cuts through several of these foes as well. Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
All right. And Syrah, you're up.
All right. Syrah is going to move over here. Go ahead and give the raccoon friend in front of her a good old bonk. Good old bonk.
That'll hit.
Bonk.
Bonked to death.
Cool. And then in that case, that was only 5 feet of movement. I got 30 more. Is this guy? This Gallus is on a watchtower, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to approach this watchtower and bang my shield.
Okay. Then, from the brush and from the other tents, there appear there is small battle cries as some little folk bound into your path. This one is going to jump forward to you, Syrah.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make an athletics check. All
The
right.
answer is no.
Yeah, this one tries to wrench your mace from your grip, but they're very, very small, and that is
Kinda just
ineffective.
swinging.
The other one swipes out at Gladys twice with a 7 and then a 12 to hit. I don't think either of those hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then it is Vendy's turn.
Excellent. I'm gonna fire on the Jervine that's in combat with Roderick. 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Okay.
I can't add Bardic Inspiration to damage, can I? That's a valid
No.
thing.
That's Valor only, unfortunately.
Fantastic. Then I'm just gonna move 10 feet this way on my turn.
If
Okay.
you were casting spells, you could, because Wizards hates martial care.
That's correct.
Then from one of the larger pavilions out here, there springs another figure. Another short figure in adorable clothing. And going to yeah, they're going to leap into the air and land with grace next to both Gladys and Cluck, striking out their rapier at Cluck with a 15 to hit
That'll miss. Thanks, Sarah.
and a 22 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
I bet.
For 8 piercing, and then their tail with a dagger coiled around
kick ass.
coiled around their you know what I'm trying to say, and I don't remember the sentence I
Yes.
started. It slashes out at Gladys with a 17 to hit
Dagger tail.
that'll do
Dagger
it.
tail.
for 7 piercing.
Mhm.
Dagger tails, dagger tails.
And then it is Hattie's turn.
From here, I'm gonna fire my 2 things up at Bird
Okay.
up on the watchtower. This is the last of my bolts, or rather my stones,
That will hit.
and then a bolt.
Oh. That will also hit.
Yeah. So in order to throw any more stones, I have to use a bonus to reload.
Mm-hmm. Con. Oh.
I will take a step back to here, up in the wagon.
Okay. All right. Pretty good hits. It is Gladys's turn.
All right. I will use a bonus action to apply Hunter's Mark to our finely dressed friend. And then I will stab them with a nail.
That will hit.
So there's that. And there's that.
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
There it is.
All right.
I don't know why
it's
I've got sneak attack twice on that, but
yeah, I do, and it's fine.
Okay.
Its daggered tail flicks out and catches some of this blow, but not all of it. We've got a total of 13. All right. Anything else for your turn? Oh, yeah, that was a
That's
bonus
it.
action. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Um, a lastly approaches a from this same pavilion someone who is still apparently trying to fit their armor to them, and drawing their sword as Frey and another wolf of hers
Oh.
um finally can make it out and see the absolute the absolute slaughter and mayhem that is going on out here. Um, right. Let's see.
Ooh.
She growls in a losing some of that composure you've seen from her before. Oh no, I took bandits out and I still had a little bandit who was alive. Um, as she braces herself for combat, and just get my little guy back in there. Uh, fuck, I don't remember what.
The other bandits were at 20. The Mopoc.
Yep, they were. I thought it was high, but I didn't remember how high.
Yeah, they went right before me.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. Then it is going to be Cluck's turn.
Gonna hit that little Jarbine. Check ahead. Reckless, and also, if anyone's looking, I am not doing well anymore.
It'd be like that.
24 is going to hit.
15 damage.
15 is a good hit. This one is still up. Right. And as you swipe out at this Gerbine, there is a growl to your side as a large gray wolf jumps over the fire pit to try to knock you back. Rolling with advantage. 15 to hit you.
Miss.
Ooh, okay.
Thanks, Sarah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was your turn. You need to make me another con save.
Hooray.
That is going to save, so you are only going to take. Oh, almost rolled d20s instead of d10s. 5 points of radiant damage.
I'm working on that one.
And then. Let's see. Yeah, huh? 1 second. I gotta go help Logan with something. I'll be right back.
Godspeed.
The situation is devolving here. I'll keep working on the spellcaster at least.
Oh, and the
Yeah,
fight.
this is going great.
Yeah, the best part of any D&D fight at level
Mhm.
2 is when people keep showing up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the best. I love that one, that part.
Also, when the people who keep showing up are just more and more powerful than the people you were fighting, that's also good.
Yeah, that's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love that. I do love that Frey Meriden is a bandit captain, which is like a hard difficulty CR for 6 of us level 2 adventurers. And we also have to fight a spellcaster and a bunch of mooks. So that's not
Well,
scary
and
at all.
another
Fine,
minor
it's going
What-
weapon.
fine.
Without having a long rest and one of us has a level of exhaustion, it'll be fine. We're fine. We're fine. It'll be fine.
The level of exhaustion doesn't really hurt me here because it's not like I'm making ability checks. Other than that initiative check, which my jack of all trades did not actually add to. I should have been at 6, but
Yeah,
I should be theoretically before this Gallus caster. But that
No,
wouldn't
they're
have
just-
really made a difference.
They're just bandits. It's not like they have traps or people who like to grab people or anything like that. No. That's it'll be
fine.
fine. It'll be fine. I cannot stress how fine it will be.
It's fine. It's cottagecore. It's fine.
Okay, hi.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
What's
Sorry.
Is are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything alright?
It's fine. Just toddler bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This the Gallus is going to, from its perch up here, going to hop down and glide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to back here. And
All right, boss is here. Gotta go. Bye.
can maintain its sight there. All right, yes, going to hide as a bonus action, or as a full action. Mhm. All right, then. It is Roderick's turn.
Oh. I should definitely not go take on Frey on my own. So I'm gonna try to. Luck is looking bad, but I don't. 5, 10. Well, yeah, I'll do that. 5, 10. I will whisper a prayer as I am walking, and I will drop my last cure wounds onto Lady Cluck. Because basically worth double on you as long as you don't go down.
Value.
And
Welcome to the circus of value.
as a bonus action, Gladys, we got some more friends coming in. Gonna need more of those nails over here, and that's my last bardic inspiration. And that's it for me.
Okay. Is Syrah's turn.
Syrah is going to she's going to call out to Frey. Hey, over here. And she is going to reach out a hand towards this little friend, or rather drop the mace and then reach out a hand to this friend next to me. Oh, fuck me. I hate my life.
No inspiration, huh?
Oh, no inspiration at all. Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry. I
Don't
was
tell
literally
me- don't tell
deciding
me
between
that.
the two of you.
I never have. I'm like never.
You may
ever
take
the
one of my
person-
inspirations.
I'm never ever the target of bardic inspiration, so don't tell me that I almost was. I don't
Gladys, are you
deserve
donating an inspiration?
I
You're up.
am. I
You're
got
up
plenty.
next on the list when I get it back.
It's okay.
Roll again, Sierra.
What?
That's what.
Adam's
I
giving you
mean,
an inspiration.
Yeah, I'm giving you inspiration.
Okay. No.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one's on you.
That's cursed.
That's
Yeah.
cursed as fuck. What is
Yeah.
this?
This is
I don't know how to help you with that.
See, what happened was you're cursed. You did a curse.
Yeah.
Anybody got any sage?
Apparently apparently Typhon does not like you talking shit. That's apparently what's happening.
Yeah.
I
Hit.
fucking suppose not.
And as
Okay.
your mace is or as your hand just bare palm out to grab the sherbine, you do not catch them, and in fact they slash out with their dagger twice with a 21 and a 19 to hit.
I will impose disadvantage on one of them. Wait, did we get a short rest between here? No, we didn't. Then... Oh, sorry. I have my Chill Divinity still. Oh, action, not reaction. Yep, I will impose disadvantage on one of those.
Which one? First one?
Sure.
Okay, that makes it a 15.
Yep, that misses.
Okay, so then you only take 6 piercing from that second attack. And then the other thief attacks. We'll go with Gladys again. We'll do one to Gladys, one to Roderick with a. Well, that's funny. A 20 to hit Gladys and a natural 1 for Roderick.
That hits.
4 piercing for Gladys.
Okay.
Then it is Vendy's turn.
All right, excellent. Is that spellcaster still alive?
He hid
He is,
over
but
there
he
somewhere.
ran off somewhere. Yeah.
All right, running away is good.
He went down there. He's still maintaining eyesight for the spell, but he used
I
a bonus action to hide somewhere.
Can I see the man? No, probably not.
If you cannot see him on the map, you cannot see him.
Fantastic. I was just wondering if he walked off the map.
No, I keep shit on the map because I'm not a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I appreciate that about you. I think I'm gonna try to shoot the wolf.
Okay,
25.
that will hit a wolf.
Great. 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
I did my best, y'all.
The fancy lad is surrounded by enemies, and will demonstrate their prowess and
That's not an
probably
enemy.
roll terribly. That's true, but on the 3 sides, and it has 3 attacks. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Roderick, and then Cluck, and then Gladys. For 18 Roderick, 16 Gladys, and 16 Cluck, 19 Gladys. Okay.
That hits me.
Yeah, that hits.
Holy shit, holy shit. That would have been really funny. It almost did 8 points of damage per attack. So it's 8, 8, and then 6.
Gladys is down.
Hilarious. Very, very funny.
Was funny.
Super funny.
It's very funny. These guys'
And
AC is...
that's also the end of Hunter's Mark.
That is true. And then there is a...
Do I see anything that was hit by the fairy fire at this point?
Oh! I forgot to mark the wolf.
No, the wolf has fairy fire.
The wolf is the fairy fire. The wolf has also only been attacked once and is... yeah.
You know what? I should make sure that even matters. I've been hit twice now.
Oh,
And I
yep.
forgot to roll my concentration. No, wait, I just took 8 damage. I was already hurt coming into the fight. So this is the first hit. And of course I failed that save, so it didn't even matter. Shouldn't have even said anything. Fairy fire is no more.
Oh, no.
All right.
Okay. Vendy, an arrow flies in your direction with a 13 to hit.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay, and just past you from the tower up here. It's Hattie's turn.
Yeah, certainly an action to cure wounds on Gladys. There you go. And with a bonus, the wolf has Actually, this mouse is probably looking the most hurt, right?
Mouse is taking a fucking walloping.
Yeah, of all the things present, at least.
Yeah, well, okay, it's taken the most hits, but it's also handled the most hits.
Fair.
Also, there's 3 attacks if we wanna focus fire.
All the Gerbeans do more than one attack.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
And there's
fire
also
it.
still Frey.
I'll fire it at the mouse.
Alright. 23 is certainly
Have
gonna...
that.
Alright, that blasts right through its head. The shimmer of starlight.
I am gonna be making eye contact with Frey from across the thing.
Okay. Then it is Gladys's turn.
I will attack the friendo right above me.
That's gonna hit. Right through the eye.
Fantastic. And I will run. No, I'll run right here. And that's my turn.
Okay. On her turn, she has steely eyes and a snarl. The facade of poise is evaporated entirely. She is going to step back from you, disengage the bonus action, and then run around the two of you right to Hattie, and
Mhm.
try to drive her rapier right through him. Just there she is. Oh. 18 and a 14 and a 21.
Okay, at the first one, I will do Spiny Shield as
Okay.
a reaction.
All right. What does that do?
So it means she's going to get hit each time she hits me. So she hits me twice, with the first one and the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And I reduce the damage by each time. So
Just make sure thing set up.
I reduce by 6 each time, and that is what she takes for hitting me for the first and the last.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And each attack that she hits you with does 8 piercing damage.
Okay. So reduced to 2. Or is that with after the reduction?
That is first. That is
Okay.
first.
Got it.
Oh, did I reduce your health just now?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Come on.
There
I'm gonna
we
let
go.
you fix it. You fix it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I have the little ball of stars basically encapsulating me as she hit. There was 2 little plumes that cut one of her shoulders and cut her leg.
All right. Then it is Cluck's turn. I need a con save for Moonbeam. Ooh. Okay. Are you gonna use your bardic inspiration?
I don't think it's gonna be enough because it shouldn't be an advantage. So I'm just gonna keep my inspiration.
Okay, that is 14 points of radiant damage.
Oh!
And I'm down.
Night, Cluck.
Okay. And the wolf will attack Syrah.
All right, sure will.
Wolves have not been rolling well as I've been using them this game. That's only a 9 to hit.
Yeah,
The
sure.
advantage.
Nope.
Yep. Oh. All right. 1, 2, 2. The pillar of light drifts over to Vendi. And this guy goes back here. And it is Roderick's turn.
I will, with my rapier drawn, limp my way over towards around clock. Come to think of it, I will pull out the second healing poultice that I bought off the the grove tender.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I will use I'm assuming it's just an action like a healing potion to just smear this on Cluck, wake her up.
Yep.
5 hit points. Come on now, Miss Cluck. Fight's not over yet. And that's all I got.
Okay. Then it is Sierra's turn.
As soon as she sees, I had her name literally 2 seconds ago. Frey. Hey, I got it. I just need my brain
You're doing
needed
this
time
on
to boot
purpose.
up. I'm not. This time was for real. As soon as she sees Frey make her way to Hattie and start attacking him, she is going to just say, "Hattie!" and run to Frey, taking those 2 attacks of opportunity at disadvantage for both.
What causes that?
Racial thing.
Oh.
Is it
Sort of
not
in leap or
swift?
whatever.
It's nimble
Yeah.
step, yeah.
Nimble
Okay.
step.
All right.
Yeah.
The wolf hits you with a 22 to hit
Okay, sure.
for 8 piercing.
Then that's gonna be great because I'm going to go down and I will go ahead and a surge of vigor, which is
Oh, yeah.
Is that an action or no? Nope,
I
that's
No, I think it's just a service
it's
thing.
just
Like,
when
yeah.
Yep, surge of vigor, so that's 1d12 plus con mod.
Okay.
D12, which is 7, plus con mod, which is
Nice.
It's like
where are
the
you?
half orc endurance.
2.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like half work but better. So 7, 9. I'm good at math, don't worry. So I'm at 9 hit points. Also looking pretty feral, and I'm going to go ahead and reach a shadowy hand to Frey for inflict wounds.
Oh.
That barely hits.
You stay away from him and no, 10 necrotic. Oh
Wow.
god, fucking
Yeah.
minimum damage. I hate this
I hate to see it.
goddamn. I hate
Look,
to see it.
inflict wounds isn't for you.
Inflict wounds, yeah, inflict wounds is a Willowan
Titan
thing, I
doesn't
guess.
like that. Titan doesn't like that.
Well, I'm about to send him a swift fox. All right.
All right. This little fella leaps forward and tries to wrench your bow from your hands. Vendi, I need you to make me an athletics check.
Can I substitute acrobatics like for a grapple?
Nope.
Dang.
Not for this kind of check.
I did a natural 20.
All right. Yeah. This guy is having no luck with his little sticky fingers. This fight. All right. Then it is your turn.
Phantasmagorical.
Also, I cannot in any world imagine how acrobatics would help you maintain a grip on
Getting
a
out of the
weapon
way.
No.
Fancy feet.
No. No, no, no.
Fancy feet, get out of the way. I'm gonna stow my longbow and draw my rapier, and that's my turn. Thanks, D&D. Wait,
You can drop
Drop the
your
bow.
bow.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I'm
do
sorry.
that.
You
It's
actually need to
important
make a
me.
con save. You are in a
You're
moonbeam.
in the moonbeam.
Oh, of course I am. All right.
Okay. Well,
Okay. And that is 5 points of radiant damage.
He used to drop the bow. It's important to me. What I can do, since I have a free hand, is cast Gust. I'd like to get this man away from me. Mr. Freem.
Strength save. All
That's
right.
action
Let's
economy, baby.
see if you can manage it. You rolled a 6.
Get the fuck out of here.
Whee! As he rolls away on the wind.
He only goes 5 feet though.
Yeah, it's only
Uh,
5 feet.
Oh, an
It's
object
5
is
feet,
10.
yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
5 feet if it's a creature.
I'll step this way.
I'm not even, like-
Friends.
I'm not even mad about it because it's so fucking stupid. Like, I can't
Sarah,
be angry about it.
That's why I love it, Sarah, because it's so dumb.
Like, ordinarily, like, cheesy shit like that, like, can cheese me off, but it's just funny.
Thank you, Wind.
And now an arrow is coming your way.
Of course it is, yeah.
16 to hit.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Okay.
Wait. Yes, it will. Never mind. I
I
don't
was
have
like,
a shield. I don't have a shield. We're good. 16
yeah,
for enough.
16 felt pretty high for you. 3 piercing, as this moppak up on the tower just keeps targeting you.
Y'all ain't looking so good. That's valid. I did
think
kill a
that-
couple
that
of his
makes-
buddies.
That makes lots of us.
Yeah, everyone is doing bad right now. Hattie, it's your turn.
I'll scamper around and I'll frostbite her,
Her?
the main woman herself.
Okay, con. 19.
Okay, she's good. And then I'll throw this at disadvantage with a bonus. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well, only 7.
Only
like-
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I just reach a hand out and like blast part of her arm.
All right. Gladys, it's your turn.
How tall is that guard tower?
It is 10 feet tall. Or sorry, 15 feet tall.
I feel like I could have high jumped up there.
Probably could have.
As a
Actually.
servant, almost certainly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
You just ran the other way though.
Yeah.
More because I think it would look cool than necessarily be effective. I am going to run over here. And as I get here, there's just a mass of feathers, and I will Misty Step up here and try and kick this guy off the tower.
Hell yeah. Hell yes. Yes.
Any chance, because I'm doing Misty Step, I can use acrobatics instead of athletics to try and kick this guy off?
I love this idea, but I'm gonna say no.
That's fair.
Because
That's totally fair.
that ends up being the thing that you'll just do.
Right. I'll use one of my inspirations on that, just
Okay.
because.
Unfortunately, this is a chunky dude.
This is
Mopaks
beefy
are
Mapak.
heavy. He's kind of
Okay.
like squatting on the edge and feels you kicking into him. He almost falls though. It's close. Is that it for your turn?
That is it.
Okay. All right. Frey is still in her little fury, and is going to turn on you, Syrah, and hiss in Vulpin. And then
Does she say anything?
she will. I'm gonna tell you in a
Oh,
minute.
okay.
I'm gonna roll her
What is
attacks
that, yeah?
first.
Okay.
24 to hit Syrah and an 18 to hit Syrah.
I am going to. Oh boy! So I'm going to do that one disadvantage on the first one
Okay.
because I
that
had
makes
the
that a
one.
miss.
Oh yeah. Okay, so she only
It's
hits
gonna
me
be
once.
close.
And then on the 18, she does 12 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Max.
Oh no! There it is. It
You
does
soaked an attack
tie.
though.
Tie goes to the attacker though, right?
Yep, meat speed.
That's what you
Yeah.
roll.
Mhm.
Cool.
And when you are down, she snaps a dagger to her hand and stabs you with it.
Fail death save. Cool.
2 failed
Two.
death saves.
Oh right.
Yep.
All right.
And then her glinting eyes turn back up towards you, Hattie.
And I hiss back.
And it is Cluck's turn.
Seeing that, this yells.
I
No
tell you,
fighting.
I'm letting the turn have her fucking turn.
I run up, say no fighting dirty, hit her for 10. That's about it.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
I believe Gladys has the group loot, right? There are a couple healing potions in there.
Yeah, I've got 2.
All right, the wolf will attack. Not at advantage, but attack Vendi, its current quarry. Oh God, with a 21 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh no, you don't even have to make a strength save. You're gonna be prone because it's 6 piercing damage, and you're down.
That's it. That's it for me. Lights out for Vendi.
And plus his turn. I think I put the heat on a little too high, guys.
Yeah.
He's feeling fine. He's feeling fine.
Frey specifically is very strong.
Moonbeam. It's going to float over Roderick for now. And then it is Roderick's turn for a con save.
Bye, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a save.
I don't think it's gonna matter though. I'm pretty fucked up.
You are pretty fucked up. Oh my god. That's a total of 3 points of damage for you.
All right, cool.
And then it is your turn.
All right. Well, I would love to go after that Gallus, but there is a wolf next to me, so I'm going to stand over Vendi's body. The cigar that he's always puffing on is at this point just bright red, and he will spit it onto the ground, look at the wolf, spit a little bit of blood onto the ground. I don't know how I spit with no lips, but we'll just go with that. And yeah, well, come on then, and I'm gonna stab it because I can't get away from it.
That's gonna hit.
For 7 piercing.
And the wolf is killed.
I will look up at the Gerbine and just say, "You try to get your paws on that bow again, you're going through me." And that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Syrah, make a death save.
I feel the warm wings
I
of
don't.
Titan. I feel the warm wings of Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dead.
Dead.
Take my last inspiration.
No, you'll need it. You'll need it.
One is a death.
What? I'm fine.
Look. Don't die.
Look, Adam, if we know anything about how my inspirations have been spent,
Right, so law averages.
He wants you to have
okay.
it.
All right. Did
Yeah,
I
not
did I
really.
tell you or did I tell you?
You
Yeah,
told
no,
me.
you're right. You were-
Oh boy. Woo! Pyro time. Good thing I have that one all rolled up. Actually.
Right. On the Gerbine's turn, he's going to bend down its haunches and then leap up here. One little bounce and attack Gladys with 16 and a 13 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay, for 3 piercing. Oof. Piercing. Vendi. Death save time. Ooh,
Yep.
that's no good. Okay, alright. Okay. That is going to have to set down his short bow and attack Gladys with a short sword. A 21 to hit for 4 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, Hattie. You're up.
Frostbite.
Okay. An 8.
Okay, she takes 5 cold,
Right?
and then at a disadvantage. So
So that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gladys?
Bonus action disengage. I'm going to jump off the tower and use my reaction to glide. And since it's more than 10 feet, I can fly over here and land. And I'm going to use my action to give Vendi a healing potion.
Okay. It's a total of 6. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Frey is going to attack Hattie
Mm-hmm.
with a 23 to hit.
Yeah. So spiny shield.
Okay.
Spell slot.
That's 11 piercing,
Okay. 8.
and she takes 3, right?
Yep.
And when that happens, she'll then just turn in a swift movement and just bring the rapier around to attack
Cluck.
Cluck. Did you roll or did you roll with advantage last time?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Then I have a 21 and a 19 to hit you.
Both of them.
First for 11. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
All right. And then the second one is going to hit, so that's another 2 failed death saves. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cluck, roll me a death save.
Cluck can't die. Yeah, die.
I refuse.
Okay.
Hmm.
Gallus. Oh, hates how things are going. And is going to run this direction. Into the way. All right. Roderick.
Am I making a con save? Because right now Moonbeam is on me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, this probably doesn't matter.
Oh. It's a total of 8.
Yeah, I'm unconscious. It wouldn't have mattered if I saved. Bloop.
Okay. Oh, God. And climb down. That's 15. Oh, sweet. Okay. We're gonna try to take that bow again. Vendi, can I get a,
That's a rapier now, but yes, I get your point. I did a 3.
Alright. Now the Sherbine has a rapier.
I don't want that Turbine to have a rapier. I
Take
wish
my
he
rapier
didn't.
and stab him.
I wish he didn't have a rapier, though.
Vendi, it's your turn.
How is Turbine looking?
Bad.
I'm gonna draw a scimitar and try and kill him. 18
It's gonna hit.
for 10 slashing damage.
Yep. Decapitated.
I use my object interact to pick up my rapier. Where's Roderick?
Under you.
On you.
Right on top of you. Yeah, in your space.
Fantastic. Just gonna step this way out of respect.
Oh my god. It's the bandit's turn. Well, an 11's gonna miss Vendi.
Oh, thank God.
Hattie,
There's
it's your
mercy
turn.
There's mercy yet left in the universe.
Huh. I am going to round to here. Still hissing. I'm gonna use the healer's kit that I have to quickly bandage Cluck using an action.
Uh-huh.
To at least stabilize, so I don't have any spells. And then I'll also Starry Bolt with disadvantage on this thing in front of me. Nope.
Okay.
Well, that's me, y'all. I'm out.
Do you have the healer feat? I thought.
No.
Or do you not? Oh, okay. I
Just
thought you
the
did.
healer's
For some
I have
reason.
the healer.
Yeah. I thought you had the feat, which gives you different options. That's all. Never mind.
Okay, then it is Gladys's turn.
Hmm. I am going to drop my last healing push. I'm not going to give it to Roderick. I'm just dumping it on his body because I'm angry and I'm going to go fucking stab Bray with a fucking nail in the eye.
Okay. I think you can you only attack with a bonus action if you've already attacked? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you empty the potion to administer it, or are you just
Oh,
attacking?
no, I'm not administering it.
Dropping
I'm
the-
Oh,
just,
you're just
bottle.
dropping it.
yeah, I'm just
Okay,
dropping
gotcha.
it.
Okay.
So it's like I assume that's just a free object interaction.
Yeah. Yes, an 18 will hit.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
All right. Well, fuck it. I'll take my bonus action. I mean, it's not.
A 14 will not hit.
Right. All right. That's it.
Okay. Right. She is still after Hattie.
Mm-hmm.
12,
Nope.
23,
Yep.
a 10, so 8 piercing total.
Okay, barely standing.
Mm-hmm. Cluck is stable.
Yeah, stable.
Roderick is not. Let's roll that
Yeah,
save.
yeah. Boom. I'm
Oh.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried.
Where's this boy? Oh, he's dead. God. Thank God. Vendi, it's your turn.
I'm so scared. All right. I'm gonna use an action to rub a packet of healing on Roderick.
You can use the healing potion that
No.
that Gladys just dropped off. Okay.
Nope. Use my
Okay.
packet of healing for 1d4 plus 2 for 4.
I am conscious. All right.
Not yet, my friend. I'm going to dust off his jacket and move up here with my scimitar in hand.
Where'd you move to?
Under Cluck currently.
Next to Frey. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You are targeted by another short bow and it misses. That guy
Sick.
is thriving.
Watch
Hattie.
my blood.
Yeah, it's an emergency, but I'm gonna be doing 2 things at disadvantage. So let's go.
That's gonna hit. Okay.
And then 1 normal of this then. Well, never mind.
That misses. Gladys?
All right, nail to the neck.
All right. That will hit.
And
How do you want to do it?
I want to drive the nail into its neck, and it goes in just a touch. And then with my other hand, I smash it with the palm and just drive it all the way in, and blood spurts everywhere.
Gross.
Yeah. And I'll look over my shoulder. 10, 15, 20. And I'll get, I guess, halfway up that ladder.
Cluck stable. Roderick is conscious. Roderick.
I will stand up. I will put the potion of healing. You know what? I will take a step and I will put it into Cluck. That was a bad way to phrase that. I will administer.
Yes.
I will administer a healing potion to Lady Cluck for 7 hit points.
Oh boy. Oh gosh.
I was starting to say I'll put it in my pocket, but then I was like, I should just pick Cluck up. But,
Vendi, it's your turn.
I believe you, Ted. I'm going to drop this scimitar I'm holding and pull out my bow and try and return fire on this man who wants me dead so bad.
That will kill him. All right.
Is the druid still up somewhere?
yeah, the Gallus ran off, but
Still
I
concentrating,
didn't
though.
wake up and then oh yeah, was the moonbeam still on me when I woke up?
No, it's
I-
gone.
Yeah, so
Tom.
I assume he used his turn to run.
Combat is over, and we're going to take our 15-minute break.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Woo.
Oof.
Gaming week.
Ooh. I saw you guys
Oh,
knock out that
starvation.
first wave like that, and I was like, I did the right thing by adding some extra stuff to this combat. And I could have killed you all.
What's a low-level party TPK among friends?
I mean,
You know?
this, as it happens.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's not a big deal. We're level 2. It's easy to TPK. That's what's
That is-
dangerous about
well,
being level 2.
It is, except like it's not, because I can usually actually I can balance an encounter, and most of the encounters I've had to add almost double the amount of participants in order for it to even be like a challenge for you guys.
It comes down a lot to rolls, truthfully.
It does, but you guys have regularly rolled, like, most of your modifiers are put you at rolling a 5 or above over most of the ACs of these low level monsters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna deal with Seer having just died.
Hopefully quickly.
Easily.
Bird Council?
What do you mean, Bird Council?
I don't know. We're in the biggest city, like we're in the Waterdeep of Humblewood, so
We're
if
outside of it, right?
oh yeah, I mean we're not in Alderheart like right now, but I'm just saying if there's anywhere for an NPC to be like, yep, I can totally bring someone back, then this is the spot. Or if that's not what you want to do, then no, we can't. So
I think that that's very well above our pay grade. And like, I don't know. I feel like while we are NPCs, we haven't really proven ourselves to be anyone, especially considering this is like it's not like in Tay, like we uncovered the secret plot and then helped
I mean, I get what
like
you're saying.
unravel that. Like we just waltzed into town. We're like, hey, we got word from another town. They're not gonna spend 1,000 gold on us.
Much more
For
poignant,
you know,
to your point, is this is not
fair.
it's
Yes,
not
I get that.
Strahd.
I'm
Yeah,
saying that
that too.
mechanically, if
If
that
there
was an
was,
option
yeah,
that you wanted to pursue, we are in pretty much the only place to do it.
well,
If-
I'm
Or
not alive.
near, at
I
least,
can't
when we get back.
if it can be done.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
meant you as the player, not Syrah as the character.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm not alive. Me as the I don't want me as the player to be like, bring me back to life, because I don't care either way. I have a second character like literally prepped. I am doing my second level up. Oh, sorry, my level up here, and I'm like done with it. So like whatever happens, it's a pretty. Also considering Ashburn. Sorry, what's it called? Goodness, I forgot where I was
Alderheart.
from. No, Ashborough.
Ash
Ashborough?
Bear.
Ashborough, yes. Cool, I was right. Since Ashborough is burnt down, I have a good reason to be here. Because I'm from Ashborough originally.
We could always try and go see Susan.
We could always try to go.
Oh no!
Remember when she cast Find Familiar and her familiar tried to eat us? That was pretty fun.
Yeah. That wasn't Find Familiar.
Yeah,
No.
you're right. I think it was Summon Lesser Demon, which is actually
Something
worse.
Lesser Demon.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, I just like the narrative of Susan, who Syrah wanted to murder, bringing Syrah back.
That would be
I don't
quite
want to
funny.
murder. I'm not a murderer. I just want to see what was popping with the undead, and if she was the reason, then yeah, murder.
Then murder.
But like, she wasn't, so no murder. Oh man, hate to see it though. This is actually my first death to an NPC in like years, actually. Oh my god.
Here go.
You mean
Love to
not-
watch her leave.
Not including the Zira death that was undone by Faye.
Oh, well,
like a true death.
Again, that also is like a party member killing me, and then
What?
I think
No.
Yeah.
You
Right.
died
Like
multiple
suicide.
times in fights. No.
You died multiple times.
You
in
had to be
fights.
revivified twice.
No,
Once
no, I
by
mean-
Faye
I
and
mean
once by Pete.
The
But
true
you're saying
death
without the ability
TM.
to revivify. Got it.
A,
Got it,
a
got it,
death TM.
No,
death for
I
realsies
wasn't.
this time.
I've
For
never been.
realsies.
I've
Death
never been
times 2, this time
revivified
it's serious.
by Pete. Actually, I
Yeah,
never
you
got
were in the
revivified.
fight with the beholders.
No, that was me.
No, that was
No,
Lily.
That was
in
me.
the no, it
By me.
wasn't. You absolutely 100% were revived by Pete. It was the time where the Raven Queen tried to hold on to you, and Pete had to fight to bring you back.
Oh, right.
That was
There.
that was
That
a
was
thing
a
that
thing.
happened.
Yeah.
Forgot it about that.
That was when we were. I'm sorry, not beholder. Mind flayers underneath
Mind
water.
players.
That was my bad. Yeah.
That's why. That
Yeah,
didn't happen.
I got really confused. I was like, the decanter fight was easy. I don't think any of us went down.
Got close.
Yeah, that frost giant was a storm giant.
It was a storm
Storm
giant.
Storm giant.
Oh yeah, the one I peaked with a fighter to the point
Right,
where
the
I'm
one you
never going
pulped.
back.
Yeah, right. you
dealt-
saw a fighter and was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I've done what I've can.
I dealt
and
like
then,
200 damage in a turn. I was like, that's it for me on fighter. I think this and no further. I've seen the mountaintop.
Is that the one that I killed with my rebuke?
Yes.
Yes, that was.
hmm
What?
Yeah, where you dealt like 70 damage with your rebuke or
Rebuke the
more.
Violent is what he's talking about.
Mhm.
Ted.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, he said the word "what." I assumed it was in response to the conversation, so I explained.
No, it was, but then I completely fugued on your explanation. I thought the thing that Pete killed with
Rebuke the
rebuke was
Violent.
the thing that killed his mother.
Did it a couple times.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
it
okay.
twice.
Okay, that's what I missed
Yeah,
then.
we went up against a couple enemies where Rebuke the Violent is just really powerful because they don't have huge HP pools but do a lot of damage. I think Pete might have rebuked a crit on that fucking Shadow Walker, which
I
was
think it-
fucking good.
Very good timing. Also thematically awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Big HP.
big XD, if you will.
Yeah. Compassion itself was a fucking insanely strong weapon.
Yeah,
Only against the wicked, though.
Fortunately, we fought a lot of wicked.
We did fight a lot of wicked.
yeah. Pick your targets right. That ain't a problem.
Yeah, I think it landed, it chunked Valor for half health in one shot, and then I turned around and did the full action surge. Then it, on its next turn, I think, stabbed at Pete, and then
I-
Pete rebuked it.
I literally only ever had a chance of ever doing any threatening damage to you with huge attacks. Because monsters just, even if I padded out HP pools by sometimes upwards of 100 points,
Mhm.
you guys were still capable of taking them down in a couple of rounds. I had to have the
Yeah.
nastiest of attacks at
Yeah.
any time.
It was fucking dope.
Yeah,
I loved
Tay-
existing
Tay
in
is
those
fucking
fights.
Fun, yeah.
I loved existing in those fights as like an off support. Just like anytime I was ever in danger, I was like, oh shit, I think I might actually die for real.
Yeah, there's the Faye minigame of Faye is flying now. Faye is over
Faye
over
got
to the side.
knocked out of the air.
Yeah, Faye. Well, the robot started dancing
It's a
in
good.
the air.
It was a lot of fun combat. It's a lot of cool fun combat.
Oh gosh. Hey. Oh, what meta magic should I get?
Wind and
No.
quicken.
Let her figure it out.
Okay.
Just pick the ones you want. I don't know what the fuck kind of question that is.
It's always twin.
I mean,
It's always
it's
twins.
not always twin.
Yeah,
Twin is like
Well,
I guess
for
for
is your
support,
sorcerer
for
gonna
supporty.
is your sorcerer gonna cast
You're gonna make stuff go boom.
concentration support spells? Then
I am going to
probably,
make stuff go boom, I hope. Fingers crossed.
empowered spell seems good, but it's a trap. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
It ain't good
Ow. Ow.
because like the reroll damage stuff in D&D gives you like an average of like 1 on a roll or something. It's not good.
Wow, you guys there. You didn't really matter. Did. It's not a thing to say.
Yeah, you guys as an exclusive group.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not one of us anymore.
I
We're
never
putting you
was.
We're putting you on the outside for dying. You get to live in the shame corner.
I'm in the shame corner.
Well, hold up. We'll have to see how combat goes in round 2 coming up next.
Tune in
Next time, it's the
Right.
Fireflies. They've been following, waiting.
My old enemy.
They're going to strike.
Right, but based on how healthy we are at this point, it's not even like the serious fireflies. They're actual fireflies. And they just take a nibble or two and 3 of us go down.
That is an accurate account of how things will go, I'm sure. I'd like a short rest, please. That's sort of where I'm at.
Can you only have 2 things in magic? Magic?
Magic.
Like
Yeah.
forever? Is that the?
No.
No, you
It-
get
it
some
goes
at
up-
higher level.
It goes up at a significantly higher
But
level.
in
so
this,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
in this
it'll
just be
functionally,
the two.
yes.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, for this setting, it is. The answer to your question is functionally yes.
Well, you can. There's also the feat that was introduced in Tasha's that adds both spell
Yeah.
point and meta magic.
Yeah, the
I think I
meta
might just
magic
go
adept.
quickened and twinned.
Meta Magic Adept is a neat idea. Mostly because, like, for most builds, that, like, isn't gonna add a lot, but if you want that, like, the one little flare, that's, like, it's worth a feat investment. I mean, it's not, but it is. Probably go get the coffee I made. I'm so busy laying down.
Have you guys had Smash Burger before?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh yes.
Smashburger good.
You had Smash
Oh my god,
Mouth?
their
Smash burger,
rosemary garlic
good.
fries are the best.
Oh god, yeah. Man, I haven't had that in so long.
I just DoorDashed some Smash Burger, and now I'm super excited.
Fucking pyrotechnics? You what? Sick.
Yeah. He's throw pyrotechnics on top of like a. Oh no, they added a errata, didn't they? Never mind. They added errata that pyrotechnics has to target non-magical fire now,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is alright.
All right. Sick. Wisteria Ashburn is
Sometimes
done.
wizards just can't let something nice be nice. It's because of fuckers at like an AL table like abused it a couple too many times. Then I can't do my fireworks move anymore. I'm not bitter, you're bitter.
June, do you want to bring your character in this session, or do you want to wait a week?
I can bring it in this session
Yeah?
if you feel the time is right. She is very much displaced, considering her home and family just got burned to a crisp.
Yeah, I think I know exactly how we can slot you in.
Great. That sounds wonderful.
All right, great.
Yeah. How do you export characters? I
I
forgot.
can actually grab her from here. What's the character sheet's name?
Wisteria Ashburn. I'll be right back.
An unfortunate name for someone whose home burned down.
It truly is. It's also funny because we have the Ashburn household, which are Mapaks and spell their name slightly differently.
Funny.
We'll
It's
be
like
fine.
a Smith type of deal.
Yeah. Okay. June had to go for a second, but
That's probably
it'll
why
be a
I
minute
did that.
before she'll be here in game. Anyway, so are we back? Adam, Cody,
Mm-hmm.
Doug,
Yep.
Lily, and Ted?
Hmm.
Okay, great. All right. Okay. The fight was brutal. Many people around you are dead by your swords, and certainly dead by the hands of the bandits. There is some of the knights who remain who are working on collecting bodies as they can, or artifacts of that person's identity, people's identities, as if nothing else can be done, as the uh, as the militia begins to prepare to return to rest and then return to Elderheart. What would you like to do?
Hmm. We should load Sarah's body up onto the cart and make sure it gets back to her parents.
Roderick will try to find among all these supplies any sort of like linen or fabric with which he can wrap up Syrah's body. This is the unfortunate part of my training, which I had hoped never to have to use for a while.
Gladys is gonna go through Freya's shit. Or Frey's shit.
She has a gleaming brooch that looks like two shields that have been chained together that hold her lapels. Um she has that beautiful rapier that has the rose in its pommel. And some fine armor, though it does not look like it is better armor. It is just good. The Gerbine lieutenant who was with her is has some finely crafted boots as well. Yes. And then they are both wearing rather fine clothes.
Gladys will take all that shit and anything that looks valuable and one by one drag their bodies out here into the brush.
Miss Cluck, if you're feeling up to it, maybe we can... This tower, we can fell that. We can use that to build a pyre for all the folks that won't be making the return trip back to Elderheart. We can give them a proper send-off here.
Cluck gives a somber nod and just wordlessly pulls out an axe and heads over.
Is this cart here?
Mm-hmm.
I'll start loading up supplies and things from around camp onto it if we're gonna start a big fire around here.
I didn't mean to do it, like, here in the camp, but I meant here in this place outside Alderheart. But
I was more
yeah,
referring to
that's-
the amount of
that's-
time that is going to take than
Yeah,
the danger
yeah.
of fire.
Once I'm done dragging these bodies off, I'm going to start searching these tents for any clues about the bandit coalition's whereabouts, specifically any information about Brenna Sheridan. And also, I'd like to know if I find anything that has the name Philip Crane on it.
Why don't you roll me an investigation check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here you can find some supplies that have some that still remain sealed and some that has been cracked into foods, wares, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
In the main tent that Bray had come from, there is there are some like blankets and fur skins and some things, and there is also some charts that are a little bit hard to discern.
Mhm.
But with a 23, you can layer a couple of them together, and lifting them up to the sunlight outside kind of gives you a better view of
Mhm.
them. You see that a lot of the messages have been written in thieves' cant, and there is a bit of a chart that helps navigate the crest, the mountains to the east of the woods.
Okay. Hattie, come here for a minute.
Yeah, Hattie wordlessly walks over.
Look, I can translate some of this stuff, but it's in a bunch of pieces. If we take some time, do you think you could make a more sensible chart out of this?
Yeah, I think Hattie just nods wordlessly, like holds his hands out.
I will hand Hattie the charts. Once we get some rest and get back, we'll take some time and try and piece this together.
While everybody else is doing other stuff, Hattie is just immediately sitting down and starting to piece them together on the ground.
All right. You would know looking at them it's going to take a few hours to do that. But you can be thematically still
Yeah,
starting
get
that work.
started.
Mhm.
With that, Gladys is gonna sit down and try and take a short rest.
All right, everyone may take a short rest if they'd like. And while you are sitting, there is one of the knights who has been taking a rather practical approach to to leadership so far, who approaches all of you. This same gray feathered strig, who looks rather worn, but has a broad smile. He approaches all of you and says, "And how fare all of you?" He is surprisingly short. He's only he's a little over 5 feet tall, but he seems broad, and his armor is weathered.
Well, we are alive, most of us, but our friend here, and he will indicate the wrapped body of Syrah, was not quite so fortunate. We've started to prepare the wagons and everything for the trip back to Alderheart. How fare your men? If any of them are hurt and require some treatment, we have a few supplies and poultices left, not a whole lot.
He puts up a talon and dismisses the thought and just says, "The perch guard have come prepared, and those who have taken injury have sought assistance from them. Might there be anything we can provide to any of you?"
Anybody need anything here?
Do you have a sling of arrows?
I could probably find one for you.
Then that, please.
He meanders around some of these corpses of the slain that you've all cut down, and fetches a quiver off of one of the moppucks.
Thank you.
He nods.
Have your men found all the supplies that were taken, all the things that we came out here to retrieve?
Enough. Yes.
Well then, let's hope all the fallen are not for nothing. Any of your men who did not make it, we are preparing an area out there past the gate to to return their bodies to the earth.
Thank you. And thank you all for your service to Elderheart.
Yeah, I suppose.
He turns, he leaves, for you all to rest. You all ready to head back?
One more thing just occurred to me. I'd like to look at the bodies of our slain enemies and see if there's any sort of identifying mark or sigil or item that would identify them as part of the bandit consortium or coalition.
Of your enemies?
Yeah.
There's not a unifying mark, no.
Okay.
I'm just packing up as much of this camp as I can in this wagon.
Okay. I need you to be specific if you are trying to get something besides just like
mechanically?
provisions.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go give all this shit away for free to poor people. I don't
Okay.
want to keep it.
I assume most of this is going back to the government.
Yes.
Isn't like not government, but going back to Elderheart for them to
Yes,
deal with.
the caravan that was hijacked is going to be returned to their owners. Yes.
Yeah, that caravan's
Yeah.
going back, and all this bandit shit no one's using anymore, this goes to the poor.
Okay. Yeah. it's fine.
In that case, before we head out, Roderick will light up some of the incense that he has. Use his. He's got a prayer book and make prayer to. I mean, eventually he'll just go over and through all of the pantheon here the way he would have learned back at his Humblewood Unitarian Church, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of faltering because he's exhausted before he just got in a fight and nearly died. So, but that's it. Once that's done,
Okay.
he's ready to go.
Then you and the rest of the company.
I was gonna say yeah, Gladys went through all the tents and stuff. So
Yes. You and the rest of the company load up what is available to be brought back, bodies and provisions, and head back to Elderheart. And though the day has not been particularly long, it feels very late for all of you, as at nearly afternoon, you return to the Great Tree, and you are all thanked again for your services. And everyone excuses themselves to return home and recover.
Hattie is going to take Sierra's body back to her parents.
Roderick will offer to go with.
Yeah, Hattie
Yeah,
doesn't say
Gladys will
anything.
follow.
Do you go to the house first or the workshop?
Perhaps it would be unwise.
I am going to take the body to the house and then go to the workshop. Because I know it's where they'll be.
Okay.
What's that, Vendy?
I don't think we should split up again. It is dangerous even in town.
I think that's a wise idea. Well,
Okay.
we're headed to pay Sarah's parents a visit.
Okay. I'm gonna sidle up next to Gladys.
You head in the direction of the house.
Mhm.
Not expecting anyone to be there, as industrial individuals as they are. But Sierra's mom is actually sitting on the porch. Lillian is, or was it Lillian? Is sitting on the porch, clearly in an anxious mess. Just clearly tremendously bothered.
Yeah, Hattie pushes his hood all the way back so it's not over his head. And then just looks at her and looks to the bundle in the cart.
Lillian is her name. Sorry. There is that exchange between the two of you silently, and she does not move. She is frozen.
Hattie walks forward and puts a hand on her arm and just looks at her and looks at the cart.
Her ears are low, and she is just staring past you to the cart. And you feel her shaking under your paw.
Yeah, Hattie looks up at her, looks back at the cart, looks down at the ground, after like probably 10 to 15 seconds, just says, I'm sorry, and starts walking off.
Cluck will slowly walk up to the parents and just somberly or quietly say, I know this won't bring you any comfort, but I owe her my life. Thank you. And then she'll walk away.
There's just that still utterly silent shock. She is completely unprepared to respond. And very, very shakily gets to her feet to retrieve her child. You all can head off now. Unless there's anything anyone else wanted to say.
Hattie is already like walking down the street.
Yeah, Gladys will probably take the first 4 or 5 steps backwards with her sort of head bowed, and then slowly swivel and walk on.
Okay. I assume you all would head back towards the hotel that you've taken for the night?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. You head back up to the upper parts of the tree, to the boughs. And there are people here who seem to be both in somber mourning and also many of the, particularly the perch guard, who seem to be taking a moment of genuine triumphant reprieve. This feels as to many this is a true step towards victory is maybe not the right word, but the end of this threat. And you see Eliza, who is sort of wandering the streets with a few of her wares she is selling to some of the survivors. She catches sight of you all. She waves.
Gladys will wave and walk over.
I heard there was a good success, sort of. They say that it was good.
Well, yes, I suppose it was. It did come with a high price and, at least for us, a heavy heart. Sarah did not survive.
Oh. That is a true tragedy.
Yes, it is. How are you holding up? Were you affected by the raid?
Unfortunately, no. Would appear the gods having the favors for me that I will only be robbed once this week.
Well, that is some good news.
Is there anything I can provide any of you with?
Mm-hmm.
You have done me great service. Sira, particular.
Well, I think for now, nothing I could use more than a good rest. But I was able to salvage these things from our enemies. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like these before. And I'll show her the boots and the rapier and the brooch.
Her pupils widen to dark saucers, and she examines each of them very thoroughly.
This is very fine craftsmanship.
She holds the rapier.
It has no magic properties, but it is very, very strong still.
Hmm.
Is a beautiful item, expensive. And this,
The brooch she holds up.
Mhm.
this grants the wearer some resistance to certain types of magics.
And it is a brooch of shielding, I believe, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Grants resistance to force damage and immunity from the magic missile spell.
Okay.
And then these boots, they
I'm made for
are
walking. Sorry.
more for jumping. They are
Hmm.
Gerbine craftsmanship.
And they are. They allow you. What are they called? It's not listed correct. Boots of
Boots of
speed.
striding and springing.
No,
Oh,
boots of speed.
Speed. That's fast.
Boots of meth.
Oh, I'm so
Well,
sorry. There was one other thing
Mhm.
amongst those. Amongst the things that you would have found off of Frey, a
Mhm.
bronze ring that is studded with rubies. That looks very expensive.
And you know what? Just because I just realized that this is one of my abilities. No, that's the wrong one.
Raising
There you
eye,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell what that bronze ring's all about.
It doesn't appear to be magical, but it is worth 480 gold pieces.
Great.
Woo. Some cash money, baby.
Well, thank you very much, Eliza. That's certainly very helpful. I may be by the store a little later, as some of my cohorts might, but right now we need to figure out what we're doing next, and at least I need to get some rest.
She nods.
Take care, all of you.
All right. Those of you returning to the inn, are you planning on just taking a long rest? Is that what you would like to do?
Finish the map and then take a long rest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly care what order it happens in, but I figure taking a long rest and then trying to figure out what do we do next.
Okay. Can I get a... Sorry, before I forget it, a cartographer's check from Hattie?
Can I assist because I know thieves can't?
Oh yeah, this is technically my star chart roll.
I think you have to help, but you can't grant advantage.
Got it.
You have to help because otherwise he doesn't understand what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm going to record that. Okay, sorry, continue.
But yeah, that's what I rolled.
Okay.
Hattie's clearly not in it.
While you guys are at the inn, there is the same, in fact, the same bird, same strig comes to your door, the same guard member, and offers you a selection of some of the gold that has been awarded per the order of the Birdfolk Council from some of the treasures that have been collected and from the city itself. Which values? We'll type that in. Miscellaneous treasures, coin and gems that total to oh, actually, that's a nice round. 800 to your part. Your work is appreciated, and the Birdfolk Council asks that once you have recovered, you come to see them again.
It'll be sometime tomorrow, or much later tonight. But
Tomorrow. You all can choose to long rest now if you'd like. Say anything you need to say or do.
Well, I propose everybody takes 133 gold out of this pile, and we give the remaining 135 to Sierra's family.
I believe it's appropriate.
it's a real good idea.
While we're at it and divvying stuff up, this brooch and these boots, they're mighty fine and could offer people some additional protection or enhance some abilities. I don't really know who would benefit the most, but they're certainly up for grabs if anybody takes a real liking to them.
I am not interested.
If no one else is, I'm pretty interested.
Yeah,
This-
all you.
This could help me keep a distance from things that want to kill me. But if you would like them, you may have them.
I rarely run around as much as you do. I think it'd help you better.
Oh, all right. It sounds like, Vendi, these boots will probably be best for you then.
Thank you.
Is anybody interested in this brooch?
Finding the idea of magical boots on a bunch of birds and like farm
Yeah, awesome.
furry animals.
They were found on a gerbine, which means their original form of them, with their soft leathers, is rather like stretched and wide and long.
Or there those like ankle, like those fake cuffs that people wear on their wrists, like those but for feet.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Roderick, Hattie, I know you haven't spoken up, but I think you've done a lot of work in our fights and keeping the rest of us alive. Anything that might be able to reduce damage that either you take, think at least now would be best served in one of your hands. What do you think?
Give it to Roderick.
I suppose that's fine.
Wonderful. Now, I've also got this ring and this rapier. They're fairly distinctive. Nothing particularly special about them other than these rubies in the ring and this rose in the pommel of the rapier. I'd like to hold on to these at least until we investigate this Philip Crane character. It might help convince him or his kind that we're with the bandits. Might get us some additional information. Afterwards, we can sell them off and split the proceeds.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, Miss Gladys.
Well then, let's all get a rest. And then, depending on what time we're supposed to meet the council tomorrow, either meet them and then investigate this Philip Crane character, or investigate Philip Crane and go see the council.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Hopefully, we hopefully whatever the council has for us will set us on this path. We can finish this mission that we've started all together.
And then what?
Well, I don't know. I suppose that depends on how long it takes to do that first. One thing at a time.
Are you going to leave when this is over?
I mean, at some point I'll be going back to Saltus Port, but not just yet. We
And
still
not
have
quietly.
that thing that Hattie and I saw. I don't fancy going home until that's been resolved, for better or for worse.
That is okay. I am not thinking about tomorrow. I am melancholic for however long it will be. A year, 2 years. I will have to enjoy you while you are here with me.
I suppose that's all we really can do. At some point, I mean, I'm certainly missing every day away from my Serena, but this is the thing that she asked me to do. I can't go home until it's rightly done. This is, I don't think, the way any of us envisioned our day going when we woke up this morning.
There certainly was not. But, it does drive home the fact, and Gladys will look around at everybody. You need to enjoy the bounties of today For you'll never know what tomorrow brings.
You can all take a long rest. Put a smiley face in chat when you're finished. By the end of the day, most of you are feeling well enough rested, although I don't anticipate any of you want to go out and do anything during the night. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roderick's exhausted. So
Yeah, nice meal, some drink,
Mm-hmm.
hanging out with some friends. That sounds like Gladys's plan.
All right. You all have a quiet evening together, yeah, in the nicer tavern. The next day, you are welcome at your leisure to head to the council hall. Depends on when you would like to go.
What do y'all say we knock that out first thing and then figure out what, if anything, we want to do about investigating Philip Crane further?
yeah, I agree. The council should be first stop. That will sort of determine a lot of where we are heading and what we have time for afterwards.
Hmm.
All right.
Very well then. Along the way, Gladys will just ask Hattie, so, how are those charts coming?
Poorly.
I'm sorry to hear that. You'll let me know if I can be of any further assistance?
I will do that.
You did real good yesterday, Hattie. Real good.
It was pointless. Fighting them is pointless. Them fighting us is pointless.
Well, how do you figure?
It is unnecessary.
So you think Alderheart should have just let them take the supplies?
I do not.
Well, then what was the option?
There isn't any, and that's part of why this is pointless.
Perhaps. But, I'm afraid we're in it now. And, I must admit, I did no love lost for the bandits, particularly after what they've done to Sarah.
In the interest of full disclosure, I am considering returning to my gaze. I think I can help them.
You would waffle in the face of so much darkness.
No, not waffle.
Then retreat to fight reactively. You wish
Retreat to protect those that can.
you wish to sit down and protect when you could instead resolve problems. You think helping the weak is pointless.
Hattie will turn to Vendy. No, I think helping those that I can help is worth it.
Well, I trust that you'll make the right decision for yourself, Hattie.
If I
Sounds
leave, it is not out of ill will towards you. Frankly, I am shaken. I told Sierra's family that I would keep her safe. It did not happen that way.
well.
So, I have a family. They might need me, and I have not given them much thought.
Well, I understand. Faced with a vision like that you and Roderick have seen, and then faced with the loss of a comrade, it makes perfect sense that you think about family and think about those you can protect. I'm sure that's what those in Alderheart have done when they've refused help to Meadowfen and those the bandits care after. And I'm sure it's the logic the bandits use when they organized and executed the raid on Alderheart and defended themselves against Alderheart's attempt to reclaim their supplies. But if you so choose, I know I won't be picking a side like that. I'm going to do what I can to face this threat head on and see if I can't protect everybody. And I do hope you'll be with me. I hope you'll all be with me when I do that. But if not, I understand and there won't be any ill will.
You are a very good person.
Thanks, Hattie. So are you.
No, I am not. But I appreciate you saying so.
Nah, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
Hmm.
Well, are you taking off now?
No, I have not decided yet.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
I need to do a better job of this map. I should not leave a task unfinished.
Like I said, pretty good person.
Yeah, Hattie shrugs and pulls the cloak down over his face.
You get to the council hall. There is the secretary who tells you that there is someone who is in audience, but their time has been expended. And they take you to the door and open it to alert the Birdfolk Council that the next appointment has arrived. Inside, there is the circle again of the 5 members of the council, and Bitta standing at the foremost podium, speaking with a dark-furred catfolk person. Who? Why don't June you describe? Are you here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What do you look like?
Uh, she is a Vulpin, and she looks like she has dark gray fur and looks very much like a fennec fox. Her big old ears are filled with piercings with like gold chains and stuff, bridging the gaps between them. Her septum is pierced. She's wearing like what looks like sort of fine clothes, like a long skirt and a dress top styled with a scarf, but the bottom of her skirt and her boots and stuff are covered in ash and soot and mud, as well as like a lot of her clothes. She has like a big old backpack on as well that is full of like pots and pans and stuff too, and books. Uh, she looks back at you guys wordlessly, and her ear sort of twitches, giving a little
And
jingle.
standing beside her is the same knight that you all have seen a few times now. This gray feathered knight, um, who has all but his talon like on her shoulder, trying to like keep her attention. It would appear. Uh, he has his demeanor is that of someone who seems to be what's the word? Has great sympathy. Um, and Bitta says, "We have heard your plea, and I promise you, I assure you, Miss Ashburn, that the aid that you request is on its way. As a matter of fact," and she turns to look at the lot of you who are entering and says, "It is by their request personally that we seek to do so. However, as I have stated, we have a very small amount of resources to escort it there. I assure you, once we have taken, once the number that has been assigned to explore the crest has returned, then we can send what we have promised to Ashbarrow. Do you understand?"
Explore the. She like goes to continue and looks back at the party and just says, "Fine, I will be patient, but it is dire."
The knight who is with you is someone you would know. He is also from Ashbarrow. Uh, his name is Riffin, and he seems to have more patience for this particular predicament than you do. But he is still as like heartfelt uh, and distraught about what he is hearing as you are, though he seems to be maintaining it a little bit better. And then he addresses the speaker and says, "If this next appointment is to be addressing this same case, might we sit in?" And Betta turns to speak very quietly with the other council members for a moment, and then asks the group, "Would that be all right with all of you?"
Of course.
"Then very well, Miss Ashburn, Sir Riffin, if you wouldn't mind." And she gestures for you to take a little step back to surrender the floor. And the rest of you are called forward. And Bitta says, "We heard that there was, by your hands both, we heard that in combat there was the death of a captain, and we appreciate the great amount of courage and sacrifice that you have all displayed for the sake of Alderheart and for the wood. We ask, as gently as we might be able to propose, for again your patience, as we would like very much to extend the aid we have assured you we will be sending. However, many soldiers have come back with some key notes and information that we are having some trouble translating, but might be leading the Perch Guard in the investigation of the bandit coalition towards a stronghold that is in the crest. Once that patrol has returned, I assure you those guards can be assigned to escort the carts, the wagons, and such that we promised to Ashborough. Is this amenable?
I'm sorry. You're saying the carts are ready to go, but we are waiting for the Perch Guard to finish whatever it is they are working on. You said in the crest, this translation, understanding, and then once they have returned from that, they will be able to guard the caravans to Ashburn. Is that do I have that correct?
Not yet entirely completed, but the escort will at least be ready at that time.
Is the crest that they're talking about the same thing that we have charts for?
It is. Hold on. There you are.
Ah. I will nudge Hattie and whisper, "Hey, why don't you show them the charts we've got?"
Yeah, Hattie will take a few steps forward and like pull out what is the progress version of essentially taking the disparate charts and making them into one bigger piece of paper. We found a collection of maps and charts. I'm trying to put them together.
Yeah, Hattie's a whiz there with the maps, and I can help with translating some of those funny marks.
Thank you. This is tremendously helpful.
Do you need a copy?
At least.
Yeah, Hattie walks over and starts making behind everyone, pulls out some paper and starts making a charcoal copy, just scraping the charcoal over it and wiping it off.
There is there's some quiet as you're working, where Bitta's head sort of turns upwards towards the skylight, and she goes a little glassy-eyed for a little while before she says, "Perhaps there is something we can all do to help each other a little bit more clearly. I understand you've all come to great loss, and that the threat of the road and the threat of the coalition is one that you have faced now in its broadest face. But with the knowledge that you are able to provide to us and the assistance we might be able to lend you, it might be within our best interests if we all work together in a fuller capacity." And she looks over to Wisteria for a moment and then says, "Perhaps if all of you, those of you who speak on behalf of Meadowfen and Ashborough, were to assist and be escorted to the Crest Mountains, found this stronghold for us, located and maybe captured or else subdued this Brunna Saradin, then the knights that we would be sending out that way might be able to return and take care of Ashborough faster.
Well, it's not just supplies that they need. The grove is growing. We don't know what or how. We need researchers and people to protect the perches that are in the way of it growing. It's gonna consume Alderheart if you just let it go. Perch by perch.
Perhaps there are letters then that we can send to the Avian, and on the return, any soldiers that have gone with you might be able to take some academics back as well. As it stands, with as many people under the influence of this Saradin, we simply do not have the manpower to fight and handle the Scorched Grove on one front and the Coalition on the other. One must be taken care of, and the one we can manage to handle now is the Coalition. Perhaps with all of the help from these fine, she gestures to the rest of the party.
The cobbles of the fortress will run with murderous blood.
Rather more simply, if ending this coalition threat is what helps us get aid to the places touched by the Scorched Grove faster, that is what I will set myself to doing. I know we had spoken previously about your contact in the avium, and I know that was only yesterday. I'm just wondering if that had, if that had begun, or if we were still.
It will be at least another day before a messenger reaches the avium.
Yes. All right. Well then, if it is the council's opinion that clearing out the crest will expedite the process of getting assistance where it's needed, then I suppose that is what we are called to do. How soon are your approach guard prepared to guide us that way, or are you suggesting we are going without the guard, in lieu of the guard?
They should be able to at least take you to the edge of the wood. Then they should return, can stop at the avium, retrieve some researchers, and then the escort can find its way back to Westwood.
Are they ready to leave now?
I suppose I could see what could be done, although many have just, as you had, only just yesterday returned from their fight at the smaller fortress.
I look up at my friends. Are we ready to leave now?
I am not.
Not this
Not
very
until I
minute, but
finish this.
I might grant you 2 days' time. Should that be enough?
That will be enough one way or another. But hopefully it will save on time by being complete. We will know exactly where they are.
She nods.
Do you guys need a hand? Because I'm gonna go that direction anyways.
Sure, although, I mean, you heard the council. We are walking into. We are walking into what will almost certainly be a bloodbath.
Do you have a stomach for killing other humble folk?
Are you
Because
prepared
you will
to die?
require it.
She just kind of like her ears flick a few times and just say, "Ah, you guys are so serious." Yes, I'm ready to put a few bandits in the ground, of course.
And are you prepared to die?
Well, I've waited this far.
So ahead, Sierra. It comes for us at any moment. We come and go like the wind. You must be prepared for this.
Yep, I guess that's the point. There's no use running.
No, there is not. Bendy smiles.
The
Well then,
Birdfolk
council. It sounds like we're agreed. Then I'm done.
Just dips out, like bows out, and walks very quickly out the door.
Drinks you a Coke. Later.
The Birdfolk Council of Elderheart appreciates all that you have done and will do, and you are all dismissed. The knight who walks with you, Wisteria, says to you, "Are you sure that this is the route you want to take? It is incredibly dangerous. It's more dangerous than home."
Home's basically ash. The avium's on the way. If I chicken out, I'll go and hole up there and bang on some doors and try and get answers. If not, that stronghold's getting burned to the ground. We're getting the help we need. Trust me. I'm fine.
He nods.
What are you gonna do?
I don't think I can allow you to go without me at this point.
All right. I mean, oh, you know me. I don't need a babysitter, but
No, I think I'm worried about everybody else. He smiles.
cool. Well, glad to have you along.
He nods, and as you are all sort of exiting together, he says to all of you, "I've seen you all in combat. You're all very capable. I wonder why none of you have ever enlisted."
I'm not from here. I'm from Saltus Port. I got my family back there, so I've never really considered it. It is not my calling.
What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Well, often folks so sharp in battle as yourselves find themselves
Hey,
in.
look at that cloud. It looks sort of like a ship.
I I suppose it does.
It reminds me of home.
Oh man. Wisteria just kind of like elbows him in the wing and just says, "Well, can't get anything past them."
Are Mapoks even allowed in the Perch Guard?
That's a good question. I don't think I've ever asked, although I've never seen one.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably because the guard's racist as shit.
Yes, that's a no with extra words.
I just like to get it all out there. I don't
They
do
are
my
yeah.
subtlety
racist,
too
yes.
well.
Now that I think about it, Bendy, I don't think I've ever been on a boat.
You should try. It is very fun.
Your name is Vendi.
Bendy Valley Levisio. Bendy for short.
Riffin. And he extends a talon to you.
I will shake his talon with my talon. Ain't that weird? We're birds, y'all.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's less weird for like a paw to grab it, but like it's weirder for two talons to just kind of like,
Grab.
yeah.
You said your name was Wisteria.
Yep, that's me. Nothing for short. Whist, I guess. That sounds weird.
What do you use to kill people?
Maybe we can have this conversation in a more private place another time.
Why?
She
Because
without
we are walking through the streets of Alderhot and people are starting to look at us.
she
Uh-huh.
Always
without
look at us.
Exactly.
No, they really don't, and especially not this way. We're in the largest city in all of Humblewood. I don't think maybe we should be talking about killing folk just walking through the streets. Why don't we head back
We
to the
did
tavern, find
just-
a spot to have a quiet lunch, and we can meet our new friends until the Perch God are ready to get us heading towards the crest.
Wisteria, without saying anything, sort of produces like a little flame on the point of her finger.
I am still getting used to money. How much lunch does 130 gold pieces buy?
Holy shit.
A lot of lunch, but I don't think we're gonna need all of it right now.
Okay.
Maybe, given the situation here in Alderhot, maybe keep that number to yourself. There's a lot of folks don't have a lot right now. It's probably safest just to keep that between ourselves for now.
Okay. Bendy smiles up at Roderick.
Wisteria, do you need any coin to purchase supplies?
Yeah, funny you ask. I didn't really grab that much on my way out of the house.
Here you go. And I'll hand over 35 gold.
She just kind of becomes a little despondent to whatever goes on afterwards in the conversation. Her eyes are glittering down at the little pouch that she's been handed.
Oh, did you need money? I'm going to hand you 33 gold.
No, that's it. I'm not taking handouts. I appreciate it. Hey, by the way, I am killer cook on the road. I'll get us some food. And you
Oh,
won't regret it.
Sounds like you and Roderick will have plenty to talk about.
Oh,
Sounds
what?
like we will be
Seriously?
fast friends. Let's We can exchange recipes another time,
Right, right.
perhaps.
Do we still have peppers?
Yeah. I've got a few.
That chuckle is haunting.
Mm-hmm.
Be thankful I don't do it when I say stuff like the blood will, or the cobbles will run to your blood.
Hum.
Full on Pepe Le Pew.
The English have stepped on our borders for the final time.
Okay, you guys can you guys can find a very nice, you guys have enough money to go to a very nice establishment for lunch, even without reservation, if that is what you choose to do. I mean, kind of up to you. To get to just have time to get to know your new friends, your traveling companions.
Yeah, not that I've had anything on the brain since it's been mentioned, but is there a Smash Burger franchise in Alderheart?
A Domino's
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, there is Smash Burger does exist in
I will
I
Humblewood.
will
do my best to convince the party to go to Smash Burger.
It's going to be bug burgers.
Yeah,
Bug burgers.
it is
100%.
bug meat is one thing.
Yeah, it's bug
As
meat.
long
It's
as
just smashed bug is what it
Right, as
is.
long as they smash it down so it gets that crust on it, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just squashed bug is what it's called.
It's
Love
got
it.
legs all up in it.
Squash burger.
That's all right. I don't have any teeth for it to get caught in between,
Squash
so it's all
squash
good.
Right.
burger is very good, Doug.
Yeah.
Nobody commented on it, but I need to circle back and let you know that you've done a good thing here.
I called it squash bug.
Yeah, I stole that from Sarah.
Yeah.
I stole it and I made it better.
It's hella expensive.
No price is too high.
No, that's just me talking about Smash Burger.
Yeah.
What is this, Lily?
It almost looks like red what's it called? Witch's jelly.
This is slime,
Almost.
bitch.
That's bug meat.
Oh.
Yeah,
From
that's
Stardew.
bug. That is bug
It
meat.
does look like bug meat from
It does indeed.
Stardew.
Here's just a
Yeah.
comparison images for those who don't know.
Okay.
They make it seem
Alrighty.
like it's like bugs crack open like lobsters,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it works.
Well, they're big.
Well, I mean, they
Who-
kind
They
of
do in
says they are?
Humblewood. They do in Humblewood at least, because they're big
all
enough for that.
arthropods. So,
All bugs actually do that, which is why lobsters do that.
yeah.
Lobsters is just bugs with more steps.
With more size, also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, y'all are dining. We'll say it costs a whole gold for the table.
A fine dining experience indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay that gold for the table.
All right.
So are you guys all from here? I mean, I'm not used to all this city stuff.
No, I'm from way down south on the coast. I'm from Saltus Port. You said you were from Ashbarrow?
Uh-huh.
Both are.
I'm awful sorry. The constable of Meadowfen was there when, well, when Ashbarrow wasn't.
Wisteria looks at Riffin and says, you know anyone like that from out of town?
I actually was here in training and only found out about what happened to Ashborough the other day. I've been living here for a few weeks.
Oh.
You still have people in Ashboro?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, did you before the tragedy?
I did.
Well, I'm sorry. I hope they're all right.
I do too. Thank you all for the council told us that you bore the news and you have negotiated help. Thank you for that. Kind of looks pointedly at Wisteria.
Oh, she's like halfway through a bug burger and is like, oh, yeah, thank you. Mm. I didn't think we were gonna get anywhere with them, but thank the gods you guys came through and already said something about it. I appreciate it.
That's an awfully healthy appetite there, Wisteria. You need some more food?
Uh, I mean, I can pay for it now, but maybe I get hungry quick. Apparently, as I've been told, she puts up air quotes, metabolize like a burning fire.
Hmm. Well,
Don't know why.
make sure to eat well while you can.
Don't have to tell me twice.
I hope we find more frogs on the road.
You want more frogs?
We-
Is there something wrong with Frog?
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you eat the frog, sometimes the frog eats you.
Sometimes you can have it both ways.
Very well put, Fendi. Very well put.
Sometimes you eat the frog that ate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that we have that colloquialism out in the Barrows, but
Wisteria is like shaking her head, like, no, definitely never heard of that one.
so you guys have a map?
That we do.
That's great. Where did you find it?
The bandits we killed, that killed our friend, it was in their possession.
Multiple corpses.
Yeah, there will inevitably be many more. You all don't seem terribly squeamish, though.
Life is fleeting.
Well, thank you all again. Whenever you are ready, I'm sure we can convince members of the guard to be ready to go as soon as you are all prepared.
Well, I think we've got a little more business to conduct in town, but I can't imagine that'll take very long. Maybe tomorrow at the latest.
He nods. Anything else anyone needs to say or wants to talk about here? Okay. What other business in Elderheart do you guys have for the next couple of days?
finish this map. Make it good.
Yeah, we've got 135 gold. We've got to drop off with Sierra's parents.
Okay.
I also don't suspect we're going to get much useful information, but I would like to stop by the establishment of one Philip Crane and just see if he can't give us any more information about the Bandit Coalition or the hideout in the Great Mountains. And if so, great. And if not, then I really don't care what Philip Crane's doing. I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but
Yeah.
I mean, basically, if he's some violent criminal, like I'm perfectly happy giving his name to the Strig Guard, but
Yeah, it's somebody else's problem.
right. But unless he's got information on this hideout,
We
then
got priorities.
yeah, I don't have time to deal with that fool.
I will allow you to roll either an intimidation or persuasion check, and you will have advantage as you have the sword with you.
Okay.
Okay. You obviously this Corvum that you meet in his little shop. He's clearly not really on the up and up, but he's
Mhm.
obviously also not particularly dangerous. If anything, given your background, you would probably pick him up as someone that you have or would know is safe to sell to
Mhm.
as like a fence. But other than that,
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah. So halfway through, like I just drop the ruse, and I'm like, nah, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
You know, kid, you don't know your ass from your elbow. Like, you better get your shit straight if you want to make it in this business. Good luck, man.
Sierra's parents, softened by some time, they are very grateful, and they welcome you all to stay in their house if you need to, or if you would like to. They appreciate what you've done. But you don't have to.
I think
Uh,
I'd like to.
Nope, nope, nope.
at some point when we're all together, I'd just ask if anybody wants to keep the ring or the rapier, and if not, I'm going to sell them off.
The rapier is pretty, but perhaps not my speed.
I will hold on to it if no one else is planning to. I'll be happy to buy it from you for whatever you would sell it for, Miss Gladys.
Oh, how about an even trade? Your rapier for this one.
Oh, I don't intend to use it. I
Oh.
don't intend to wield it. I just
Oh, well then by all means, here.
I don't want it out there being used for the same sort of things.
Very wise. I will go to Eliza, see if she can buy the ring.
Yeah, she will happily take that, purchase that from you, and tack on top of the 480. I think I said it was valued at
Mhm.
an additional 10%, so an extra 48 gold.
Okay. On the way back, I disperse all of that in whatever church coffers I come across.
There are plenty.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Hope you all travel safe and come back.
Always a pleasure, Eliza.
All right, Wisteria, you can purchase things of that nature just as rations and supplies. Cooking
Cool.
supplies is just rations.
What's the price per?
Per serving, like per meal or like days worth of food, is the 5 silver. Right? Is that right? I never remember. It's either 2 or 5.
Ted, do you have the chef feat?
I do not.
Oh, okay, cool.
5 silver.
5 silver. Yep.
I just have proficiency with cooking utensils.
I'll say 5 silver can get you, because I know what you're looking for is essentially like baking specifically.
Yeah.
5 silver can get you enough to like make a pie.
Yeah, like a little pie. Hey,
Also-
cool.
Sarah, if you're cool with it, retroactively, since nobody knew what I was going to do with the money for that ring, if people want gold, like, you could just tell me and I'll make sure to bring gold back. But anything that isn't claimed, I'm just dispersing to churches.
You're not keeping any of that money. Just
The
making sure.
Yeah, the whatever it was, the 530, whatever.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not keeping any of it. It's all getting dispersed.
Okay.
Unless, of course, anybody.
Stops you.
Yeah, I mean, I realize the first time I said that it was unclear what I was going to do with that, and so I feel it's only fair to give everyone the opportunity to say, "Hey, I want to buy such and such, or I need whatever," and I'll certainly come back with all of that. I'm not, but short of
Yeah.
that, charity.
Armors, weapons, anything.
Yeah.
Is it feasible to buy magic items in this setting? Because I'm gonna guess no.
It is. You guys are,
is.
yeah. Yeah, you guys are,
Sweet.
okay. So there's some heavy restrictions because this is not as power high magic as Faerun. Um, and Eliza has some magic wares that you can check out. Find her thing. You guys want to see her house or her shop?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Show us this good.
Eliza, light a candle.
This is her emporium. Hold on, the lighting might be broken. There you go.
Oh, cute.
I love it.
I love the little cat.
The cat is good.
And where's my?
Hey, that looks like me.
There's Eliza.
Your girl. It's so lucky that she's still alive.
Yeah,
She has
Truly.
like 4 HP.
truly. Every
Fine.
day a blessing.
Anyway, the reason I was asking is because it might be wise for me to save money so I could get a magic weapon at some point, just so, I have a way of overcoming resistance. But I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
it was
actually going to be
actually-
a problem.
I was just thinking the same thing, but
Enchanting weapons, that's going to be something you can achieve. Or like enchanted weapons, that'll be achievable.
Can I know like a general price range on it, just so I don't go seeking it out till I have the cash on hand?
Plus ones are going to be is it? What's my 500 plus the cost of the weapon standard.
All right.
And as of right now, Eliza has in her inventory an old spell book that has some spells in there, some wizard spells. So that's functionally not actually very useful to you unless I rolled to see what those were going to be. And also a figurine of wondrous power, the Silver Raven. It's a magic item she has.
In which case, Adam, I'd love that gold.
it's all yours.
Sick.
The Raven she has priced at 250. And the tome, 350.
It's not literally all mine, right? Does anyone else want some of this cash? I think
Well,
it's quite a bit.
yeah, I mean, it's the total is 5. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Also, how many days out is this place?
It'll be 5 days travel.
Okay.
You know what?
Divided by.
Let's do this. Sorry, churches.
We're gonna save the world, all right? Those churches
fuck you,
will be
churches.
better off for
Yeah.
our success.
It's 528 gold pieces, and it's in the group loot. And so, how much do you need for the figurine, and to have some spending coin?
You talking to me, Adam?
Yeah.
I don't want the figurine.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
want the
figured-
spell book?
No,
I think it was just a bow, magic bow.
No, I need cash so I can get this bow I have magicked up while we're fucking waiting here.
The bow,
Okay.
I think, is going to take a bit of time, though, I'll say.
All right, well, better to start now, since we are coming back.
There you go. Now you guys should be able to see the entire map, kind of.
Well then,
Sell weapons too.
Huh?
Does she sell weapons? Just like general weapons?
She sells standard weapons. In order to get something enchanted, you'll have to likely go somewhere else unless she happens to have one in her shop.
No, I like extra shit.
Yeah, you can just buy standard weapons from her usually.
all right, Lily, take 500 gold to get that bow enchanted.
I will take, what is it, 367.
Oh, you're gonna make me do math, for fuck's sake. All right, hold on.
Just take 400. That way you still have gold for
Yeah.
stuff later.
Sure.
Even better.
I'll take 400 to make your
And then
math
the
easier.
math, yeah.
Do you want your bow enchanted, or do you want to acquire an enchanted bow?
I want my bow enchanted. I will buy a second bow for the interim.
Okay. Then in 1 week your bow will be finished.
Fantastic. If there's something cheaper or faster I can do to get it just magical for the sake of overcoming resistance without a +1 on it.
Absolutely not. You're level 2.
6. I didn't know if we could just slap a light on that bad boy.
See, that's the thing is like enchanted weapons aren't that big of a deal, and they're a key feature to D&D and all, but because of how low level this game is, being crippled by resistances is kind of important.
Kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Looks like someone has transmuted spell instead of a twinge, because she made that good decision.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Mhm.
Enjoy that. I've got nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick D4s, baby.
Right.
I mean, you were just offered a rapier, to be fair.
Some of us out here with sharp sticks is all we're saying.
Some of us don't even have sharp sticks.
Blunt sticks?
Blunt stick.
I couldn't even afford a sharpener.
I'm gonna take 40 gold for various weapons.
Sure.
Do you think?
So group.
All right, let me.
Do your dang thing. Do your thing.
You're taking 40 gold. Is that what you said?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Benny, stop it.
All right, there's 93 gold left. I'm spending it all on nails. No.
That's right,
all
baby.
nails.
Head to toe nails.
Oh, fuck.
Go full
Right.
fucking Hellraiser in this bitch.
All
Right.
nails.
Right. I'm now a battle rager barbarian. I just have nails sticking out from everywhere.
that?
I just want to give people hugs.
Nah, you nail now.
Yeah, it's secondarily you have disadvantage on all stealth checks because every time you move, it's just
On all stealth checks, I think I have disadvantage on everything all the time. I'm just covered in nails.
He's got
Yeah,
Right.
you're just
I
like
have
50%
disadvantage
nail.
on feeding myself.
She's got
you have to make
nails.
like
Jingle, jangle, jingle.
Right.
a deck save for every
I've got-
time you fucking move, just so you
Right.
don't poke yourself.
Right. I've got disadvantage on ever getting out of any chair I ever sit down in.
Just the weight has driven you into every piece of
Right.
wood you're ever in contact with.
Oh shit.
Hey, real talk, June. Can you carry 75 silver worth of rations?
That is a great question. Sorry.
No.
They're heavy.
That's heavy.
I remember that they're heavy because I had to empty a lot of stuff out of Amra's bag so she could carry that much food.
I also don't have anything other than like cook's utensils though.
I mean, if you just add it to your character sheet, it'll do
It's just
calculations for
17.
you.
It's 17 rations.
If you throw it in your character sheet, it'll
That's
tell you
like
if you can carry it
17
or not.
pounds.
It's
17
double
pounds.
that. It's 38 pounds. It's 2 carry weight for a ration.
Oh, so 34 pounds. Yeah, that's
34.
well within anybody. That's like a strength 3 required
Okay,
for that.
good.
We'll see. We'll see.
Cool.
Throw it in a character sheet. It'll tell you.
Sorry. It's 2 weight. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I also, to be fair, when I first glanced at it, I thought it said 75 gold on rations, and I was like,
Damn.
No.
There's no way.
75
Yes.
silver. It comes to 17 charges of rations. I did the math. It's oh god. I hate it. Right? Sorry.
It's 15,
15.
so
Right.
30 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, that takes a 2 strength to carry.
And I have very
Alright.
little else.
Anyway.
I don't wear armor or anything.
That sounds like just about everything we need to take care of for tonight.
I think
Think so?
so.
Sounds like it.
All right. Then we'll get you guys on your quest next week.